Boom, we're here. What's up, everybody?
How's it going?
Man, as soon as I started the intro, Jessica moved a chair, disconnected my lights, and I'm over here scrambling to get ready.
That is one hell of a intro.
Yeah, little throwback. Gotta have a throwback. I love like the '80s, like digital stuff. It was so cool.
Yeah. Nah, and that the whole Tron like thing as you're going down this thing, that's pretty cool. I love Tron.
Heck yeah. Oh, how many people we got in here? We got 11 people in here. Are some of these your subscribers? Which one of these are yours?
Izzo's mine, but he's a member too. Izzo gets around.
Got Izzo's got a house in here.
Izzo's got a great channel. He does reviews of whiskey, but also DeWalt tools and stuff like that. He's a bit of a carpenter.
Yeah, a little jack of all trades. You know somebody else that was a carpenter? Jesus.
Any of his work though. I haven't heard much about his work in
Jesus. In a book about him.
In carpentry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh shoot. Yeah. So how can I get to a sweet Jack Daniel's Squire of my own? What?
So I was telling Charles about this. Like up until very recently, it used to be like one nomination for your whole life. So it was really select group, and then they sort of made it one per year, and just recently they've made it 3 per year. So between me and our group of friends, it's sort of gone over exponential. Three people would go, three people. So whether they'll rein that back in, but yeah, I think October, November, I should get another 3. So we'll have to get a list going.
Yeah, let's do like a like an auction. So whoever gets in on the next 3.
It's super cool. I got my deed up there. You guys have probably seen it, but like it's freaking. How cool is that? So I own a square. It used to be a square foot, and I think then I think it's like a square inch now of Tennessee. Of Lynchburg.
So, you're like Mr. Deeds now, just hanging out. Very sneaky stuff. Very sneaky.
Well, see, Jack Daniels does that for me, and Heaven Hill won't even allow me to pay $2,000 to be in this stupid club. Fuck him.
Oh, yeah. You got to get in the club, man. You got to get.
I wanted to be at least asked. You want to be asked. I think I don't think it was a good idea because I don't know how many people they want in this club, and they offered it out to everybody, and then maybe 90% of the people are going to get rejected. So,
I didn't even read the rules and regulations of it. I just wasn't prepared.
No, I just signed up.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, well, I signed up to be asked to do it. I don't think I would have paid $2,000, but I don't know. I don't get a choice. That's the problem. It's like not being picked on the T-ball team,
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's understandable, but like $2,000, that's a lot of money for being in a cool kid club.
It is, but like we were talking about, we're going to the Kentucky Bourbon Fest. That's $700 or $800. Now, you could maybe not do that, and you might get similar level bottles. It sounds like you'll get a guaranteed Heaven Hill 18, guaranteed Parker's, guaranteed William Heaven Hill, guaranteed Old Fitz. So there's your 4 bottles. You'll be invited to the 5 or 6 events they do. I went to the whiskey and cigar thing there at the KBF.
Mm-hmm.
Sign up for that if you get a chance too. Those tickets for that should come out not too long after the KBF ones. That was awesome. That was a great time, and that allowed us to get a VVS and a Heaven Hill 18 as well. So, but I think if you got that, you could get a ton of Heaven Hill bottles. Maybe too many bottles, really.
How much was the cigar thing?
180, but it came with a really nice dinner. There was dinner and dancing. They had a band and stuff. Yeah.
Now we know.
Found out Charles is a bit of a dancer.
Who wants to see me and Dave drunk dancing at the KBF?
Yeah. There was a really good band and really good food, and then you went outside and they had cigars and stuff like that, and then at the end of the night you could pick up not for free of course, but you got the chance to get a VVS and a Heaven Hill 18.
That's probably the most appropriate question for alcoholics at this point for us, because we're going to need to sell plasma to be able to afford our bottles and tickets to these events.
Yeah, seriously, it's getting expensive.
Heck yeah. I need to drink something. I was on the other stream. I was kind of going light because I didn't know how hard I was going on this one. Oh yeah, only if we're dancing together. That is true. We're going to get funky. No, I don't know. Funky. What are you drinking actually? Oh.
So I've got a couple lined up because I didn't want to walk. So right now I've got it's a Heroes, Jack Daniel's Heroes, but I mixed, it's a Burr rye. So I mixed like 50-50 Jack Daniel's Heroes rye with Heroes bourbon. And then, I don't know if you guys get a chance, it's normally on military bases only, but man, they are so good. They all come from Heaven Hill. They all come from Coy Hill. And
that extra special one, if you guys can get that Heaven Hill Jack Daniels, man, that's some fire.
If you can get something from Heaven Hill aged on Coy Hill, or vice versa, Jack Daniels aged Heaven Hill. What are you going to go for, Charles?
I don't know. I've been digging this a lot lately.
Oh yeah, is that the pumpernickel?
Yeah, that's the pumpernickel cast strength.
I spend a lot of time in Ohio, and I haven't tried that. I bought one for a friend of mine, but
you must be a good friend buying bottles for him.
Josh, Homer.
See, that's the problem. That you can't keep up with it. How was I supposed to know that it was the wrong name?
Yeah,
I spent 2 weeks trying to figure that
out. Yeah, he wanted to try it. He was an average fan of it. I'm a bit of a Kentucky, Tennessee. I love Kentucky, Tennessee stuff.
You snob. What
Total snob. Freaking Watershed. I've tried to like their stuff. Someone sent me a sample one from Bourbon Real Talk, and we've got to get on to that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's a roving sample box they send around. So I tried that and I liked it. So I actually went and visited their distillery, and it was fucking garbage. It was all terrible. You need to talk to these people because I'm really bad at lives, and
You're not good at. All right, let's talk some smack to these people. We got a bunch of people in here. Dave's in here. Stormy's in here. Olin's in here. I'm in here. Dave's in here. Tim Simpson, what's up, buddy? We just got people everywhere. What is all these people? So you must have like subscribers and members to like really cool special stuff, because like I never see these highlighted green insignias off to the side on the stream. Like, none of my people want to fund me.
Izzo's my member. That makes sense. I thought Izzo was your member. I was like, what the hell, Izzo?
No. No, these are your peeps.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, Izzo's my peep.
Yeah.
I think Dave. Does Dave come from your? Because that's the thing with YouTube. Like, same with Josh, Homer, and Dick. Well, same with Dick Knight on the Rocks. You know, we have a very interlinked. He started before me and has quite a tight group of people, and you know, they see me on yours, you see me on mine, and everybody sort of joins up to everyone else's, which is quite cool.
Yeah. My hardcore guy, we got Ken. Ken is my guy. Like, he is my OG. He was one of the first ones to like jump on the Charles bandwagon. He's been coattailing me for a while, the old bastard. But he's a moderator in the Facebook group, mods in my Discord and stuff. Like, you can't have that guy not be part of like the intimate group, because he is invested heavily into the success of the channels. I love it.
Yeah. Izzo's one of the originals too. I got Izzo and Hook and Lips. Hook and Lips does fly fishing tours up in North Carolina and Asheville. Fucking both fantastic guys, and both have been sort of members right from the start. I saw old James. He was he's a buddy. He's a local here. So he's not a member.
Well, you busted him out like that. Jesus Christ, man. Throw him under the damn bus. Earl's in the house.
He did buy me a nice birthday present. Oh, no.
Oh, Oscar, you little bastard.
Let's go get Oscar.
If you guys that are on from my channel and you don't know about Dave's wiener, he has a small wiener.
I have the cutest, the largest.
Look at that.
The largest white wiener of anyone in this talk group. Let's be honest. This is Oscar. This is
He's got
Oscar
a 6-pound wiener.
Dude, this guy's like 13 pounds. He's just
13 pounds. Damn, dude.
He
He
actually
must have back problems.
Yeah, he actually stood on my scale. I'm not sure if he's going to be a full-sized one. He's supposed to be mini, but I don't think he's going to be.
A full-size wiener. That's impressive.
No,
Just an adolescent wiener.
I'm normally into miniature wieners. That's why we're friends.
Oh gosh, these stupid scam callers. Has anybody else had like an overabundance of scam calls lately? I get like 20 a day now.
Yeah, I don't. I literally don't answer phone calls to anybody that doesn't pop up in my, as a name.
Yeah, screw them all.
No,
What's everybody sipping on tonight, today, whenever the hell you're watching Dave? I mean, has anybody ever thought about how strange a live stream is? It's some dudes looking at each other back and forth, talking in a sidebar. This is like a weird version of Craigslist back in the day.
Or that roulette thing that used to just random people would pop up and
Oh, that was so creepy. I got some really inappropriate people popping up one time. That was just uncalled for. Talk about a small wiener.
Yeah. Well, lives are even worse for me because I've just done them by myself, and doing a solo live is really awkward and weird. I've normally got to have a point to it, like I've got a bottle, or I can't just have a live.
Solo lives are called OnlyFans. Oh man, what is this? Oh yeah, that right there will do it. Same thing happened to me. They just find me everywhere. Yep. Let's see. Not drinking alone. Yeah. See, that's right there. So, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
I can't do that. That'd be like if I bumped my lens, I would cry. Can't be knocking on the big expensive lenses.
Yeah, we've talked about that. We need to.
Oh yeah. So there's no theme for tonight. I literally was laying in bed this morning. I was like, I got a stream that's pretty early with whiskey sippers. And I was like, you know what? I need to fill some space. So I texted this goofy bastard, and then he's like, yeah, I'll get on with your ugly ass. And then poof, here we are.
Well, actually, I think what started it was I did a video, my video, you should check it out. It's really good. It came out an hour ago. And it was just about the Found North and the 13th Colony, their new 113 Maple. But I just looked at it when I was editing. Like, my lighting sucks. And I was like, do you know who's got good lighting? Charles. So I texted him and said, man, you need to help me out with lighting. So I got these little color sticks behind me, and then we talked about ISO settings and stuff like that, and boom. I don't think my lighting's too good tonight. I think my color temperature's off. I think I'm running at like 3200 Kelvin. I got to get that locked in. I don't know what. I need to be a little bit different. All the technical stuff. Cool stuff.
Oh yes, OCD number freaking.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's top one.
Poland's heading to Kentucky May 3rd through the 9th. What part of Kentucky? Let me see where I'm at during those days. Calendar.
I will be in Louisville on Saturday. I got 4 buddies.
That many.
A guy that grew up in a guy that I grew up with and his son. They're coming over to do some truck thing, trade show or something like that. So I was like, dude, if you're in Louisville, man, I know a little bit about Louisville. Yeah. So we're going to go check out Jim Beam and teach these guys to drink, because everyone in New Zealand drinks beer, right? Nobody really drinks whiskey, and no, definitely not straight. It's all RTDs or with Coke or whatever. So I have to teach him and his son how to be a man.
Yeah. So what you're saying, your tolerance will be so high, they'll be plastered, and you'll just be laughing at them.
Well, I should be, because I'm driving. I've got my transmission in my truck blew up, and for work, I've had a rental, and I've just extended it. It's a huge Jeep Wagoneer, like 7-seater bus thing, leather seats. It's all really nice.
So you got rid of the what was it when I was down there? The Durango? You trade that in?
Yeah, I got rid of the Durango because Oscar peed on me. Should I tell people the story?
Yes, tell them.
We went to spoiler. We went to me and a buddy went up to pick up the barrel from our new riff pick. So we went up and saw Tim and picked up the barrel. And I take Oscar to most distilleries. He's been to more than most people. So then we were coming back and being a good boy, but I knew we hadn't taken for a pee for a while. So we got back, and James, he was the guy that took me up there. We got out. I jumped in my Durango and went home. And Oscar was trying to jump out the fucking window. He was trying to get in the back, and there's a barrel rolling around. I'm like, what's wrong with him? And then he sort of just sat up here, and then I'm like, why are you so warm? I was like, oh. And he just unleashed like gallons of dog pee just all in my lap. And it just soaked down into all my creases and into the seat. And so whichever rental car place I rented that from, I'm not going to say, but anyway, I took that back. But then I had a 21-minute, I counted it, 21-minute drive to get home, just soaked in dog pee. And poor Oscar, he thought he was in so much fucking trouble. He couldn't even make eye contact with me. He was like,
he couldn't help it. The little buddy had
it was my fault. And I was like, don't worry about it.
Oh,
so that's
this is great. So this is what people tune into my live streams for. We don't give 3 rips about whiskey. It's all about the fun stories. Oh, wait a minute. Picking up my Jack Daniel's 14 tomorrow for MSRP. Hey, Dave was suggesting that he had soft hands and a deep throat. So
I don't care about MSRP. When it comes to Jack Daniel's, nope. I'm waiting for the secondary price to get to $500. I think I might buy my first one. I need one. Like,
damn prostate giving out on him.
Yeah, and then just the first one, just for FOMO. But no, I think I realized it's dropping pretty fast. All the states are releasing their stuff. I think it will get down to like $400, and I'll probably buy one at that point. And it's legitimately probably worth $350 easy. It's a $350 whiskey.
Yeah, I think if it settles in at that $350, $400, that'd be a pretty solid spot for it.
Because I need 2. Because I've got my Jack Daniels. The only bottles I don't open are my Jack Daniel's Special Release Collection, and I've got open ones, but I've got a set of unopened ones. And then just to make it look good, I put my batch 1, 10, and 12 up there. So now I've got I need Jack Daniel's. There's a collecting thing with Jack Daniel's, right? It's not just about bourbon. There's whole people that don't even drink whiskey that collect Jack Daniel's stuff. So it's a slippery slope. And if anyone's wondering what I'm doing, Oscar's biting the fuck out.
He's playing with his wiener, guys.
My wiener on your live.
Well, we're getting demonetized. We're done. 2 channels canceled in one night. That's awesome. Yeah, this is what my streams are. Like, they're usually just unhinged. I had no plan, so whatever happens in tonight's stream is just absolutely just us hanging out, talking with buddies and friends, and random dudes touching their glasses and wieners looking back at us. It's great. Mm-hmm. So in between sips, this is Dr. Pepper Zero with I think she put did you put Old Forester 100? Yeah, outdoors close. Yeah, it's like Old Forester 100 signature in there.
So your chaser is alcohol as well.
Yeah, well, why not? Yeah, it's the elixir of life.
Coke Zero.
Oh, black solo cup. You feel me? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
How cool is that?
Let's see. I'm in 2 different raffles for purchase. I figured possibly. Yeah. Oh man, good luck, man. I suck at raffles. I'm like,
I suck at raffles. I suck at building relationships with bottle stores, and I'm not. I shouldn't say I'm not very lucky. I'm very lucky, but I just want. When I want something, I want it. I want it so fucking bad. And I want Jack Daniel's 14 so bad. But yeah, I'm hunting for it. Like, and it'll be it's one of those things, and it's what keeps me interested in bourbon and hunting. Right, is coming across a Jack Daniel's 14 one day at MSRP. That alone will be fantastic. And really, this year, with all the releases, it's the one I want more than anything. I can't even think of anything even close. So.
Do you want it more than you want a new King of Kentucky?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, that makes him think.
Yeah, that is a tough one.
If anyone's not looking, look at that beautiful mullet. Did y'all see that? Look at that. Shake it. Look how majestic he is. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is a throwback for being an old bastard. I turned 47 the other week, and in my teenage years, I had a big mullet, big curly mullet. So I thought, screw it, let's give it another go.
Most people probably, when they see like us, they're like, "There's no way they're close to age." Believe it or not, we're only like 7 years apart in age.
Oh no, you look way older than me.
Yeah, totally. Look, I mean, everyone keeps telling me that I'm bald. I'm not bald.
It's because you wear a hat. Most people that wear a hat are bald.
Yeah, I just wear a hat because it's got my freaking logo on it. Actually, I didn't wear a hat until I was like in my mid-20s.
Yeah, I get very hot. Like I'm quite warm right now. I should probably turn the fan on. I can't wear hats very well because it just makes me hotter.
Yeah, these are actually my new hats. If anyone is in or around the Nashville area, you can now pick up my merchandise in store now in the Opry Mills Mall. There's a kiosk now that provides my hats, and they give a fat discount. They've already got all my logos. You can pick any kind of style of hat you want, get my logo on it. I take none of the profits. 100% goes to that local vendor just to kind of help boost them. I know that they're in a slump. The economy's in a slump, so he's in a slump. But yeah, support the local peoples.
Yeah. I got the same deal with James here in the chat. He makes all my hats and stickers and stuff like that.
Nice.
It is good to support local, especially small people like that. And they can do little one-off stuff, which is really nice.
Thomas, how old are you? You're 25, 7, something?
Baby.
Who knows? I don't know. We got 32 people in here.
Hey.
How many people are actually, I'm trying to look at something. Everybody bear with me. I usually keep my stream up on the side here. For some reason, I managed to not do that this time, so I can monitor the total number of likes. Oh, this is going to be loud. I know as soon as well. Oh, no, it didn't. I still had it turned off. Pop up that screen. We got 9 likes and 33 people. What is wrong with your clicking fingers? Ladies and gentlemen, hit that thumbs up for this lovely mullet he's got here. It takes a lot of work to support a mullet like that.
It really does. Like my hairdresser at the Leather Lounge here in Knoxville asked for Stephanie. She's fantastic. She's the best hairdresser I think I've ever had.
Nice. Thomas, I'm right around the corner from 40. I'll let you speculate. About to hit that.
27. I got 20 years on you, Tom. 20 years.
Let's see. What does this say here? Oh, yeah. See, I need to do that. I'll make that available in the Instagram. He's got a nice Instagram account. He posted some of my stuff, pictures of me there and stuff. I usually go to the guy just to get my personal stuff done. Oh, see, I'm going to be 39. Sorry, we're 8 years apart. I've still been trying to figure that out. My official birthday is Saturday, and that's my Monday for work, so that sucks.
And are you 40?
I'll be 39. Apparently, she knows. I don't keep up with that. It's pointless for me. The only dates that matter is 65 and then 21. That was the only ones.
21 was a big one.
Yeah.
In New Zealand, we drink the yard glass, which is it's a glass that's a yard long, and it's got a big ball on the end, and then it goes down to a tube, and then it spreads out into like a funnel. And there's a real technique to doing it. So you sort of get your best friend to sort of rotate it for you, and that. They vary anywhere from like a gallon, like 0.7 of a gallon to one and a quarter gallons of beer, and you have to drink it in one. And that's sort of your rite of passage to being a.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
we should try to do like a bar crawl somewhere. We need to put that together. That would be fun.
Could be cool. Like maybe Nashville or frickin'.
We need to take out a second mortgage to afford beers in Nashville.
Yeah.
Last time I was there, I bought a Natty Light for $16.
Yeah, maybe not then.
Oh, I'll get a bunch of happy early birthdays. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Oh,
So,
tell
have you guys?
another time.
I don't know if you heard of Barrel King. Man, their stuff is fucking good. It's these guys out of Missouri, and they it's got that ADHD whiskey guy. He does a lot of their blending and stuff. I've been a member for a while. They send you one bottle a month, but it's just they finish it, but they don't overly finish it, And sometimes it's just like finished in a stag barrel or whatever. But it's just MGP and it's Southern Distilling and people like that. And the guy there, Jared, man, he can blend.
Heck yeah. What is this? What did it say?
Ken-
Oh yeah. So that buddy is me. That I'll take 100% responsibility for that. That buddy was me.
Yeah. It's like I have a lot. It keeps coming and coming and coming and coming. So right now I've got like 4 or 5 open and maybe 4 or 5 not open, and it gets like. So I might have to talk to Jared. Hey, can we put it on hold? But every month there's a bottle like, oh, fuck, I want that, I want that. So maybe just keep loading it up.
My problem is I have to be incredibly selective at this point because I have just a touch over 500 bottles here at the house, and
that's
we're running out of space. I have cases of stuff that I've had to start like bunkering away because I'll just get like I don't know why. I saw this question the other day. Somebody had asked about what's that one bottle that you just can't pass up, and I for some reason cannot pass up a Buffalo Trace store pick, just a regular Buffalo Trace store pick. And then I started moving stuff around. I'm like, okay, there's quite a few store picks here. And I'm like, shit, I just put like 25 Buffalo Trace store picks in the closet. And I just can't be doing that anymore.
Some of them are just bangers, though. Like the first one I ever had was from a whiskey group. And I think it was even the offshoot of Bourbon Real Talk. They have someone say whiskey, and it was called Tater. It was fucking fantastic. It was so off profile for Buffalo Trace, but it's so good. So yeah, ever since then, every time I see a Buffalo Trace store pick, it's $40 or something, right? So you just buy it.
I like them.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't drink enough of them. That's my biggest issue. Like I'll pop one open and I'll get like a third of the way through the bottle, and then it just out of sight, out of mind.
Well, this barrel, that's what I'm doing with that, and it's getting very addictive. Pouring a bottle into that barrel, I like it. So, like last night, I poured probably a third of a bottle of old Overholt 10-year. Fantastic whiskey. But I was just like, you know what? That'll be good in my barrel, and I need the room. I have about 190 bottles, and that 220 I can't fit anymore. So I'm I've kept to this to not. I've got room to expand. I just don't choose to because.
Did you say something about you don't like floor bourbon?
I do not like floor bourbon. I don't like floor bourbon. I don't even like having too many bottles open. A little bit ADHD with that.
I think we have probably 250 or 300 open.
I have a high percentage of mine open, but like I won't open because I got a buddy John. He'll open multiple of the same one. Like so, these these Heroes Rise, like all different proofs.
Yeah,
he needs to try every single one of them. So they're all open. He's got about 8 open of the same bottle. So I try and keep at least that down. And even with the Barrel Kings, I need to decide whether I'm going to open all the Barrel Kings and just try them, but possibly never actually drink them, or leave some of them closed.
Yeah. I try not to open too many bottles because I know that, let's say I never bought another bottle, I wouldn't finish everything I own at this point for the rest of my life unless I developed like liver disease. There's just no way around it.
Yeah. No, that is a concern. Rizzo just builds stuff because he can just carpenter and build himself a new bourbon warehouse. And he's got a Florida address. He's got 2 houses. Or 2 addresses.
That's freaking awesome. Ken wants us to do a chug.
I'm not very good on chugging.
You know how you get good at chugging?
Chug more.
Hey, he might not be good at chugging, but he's smart.
I don't have chuggable bottles.
Like you've been dumping them in the fucking barrel.
Oh yes, but they're disgusting. Well, not disgusting, but they're not good. Go in the barrel. Too
That's how
good.
you get rid of disgusting bottles.
Chug them.
Chug them, chug a lug. Man, this stuff
How do
is
you-
so good.
What is that again?
That's that Middle West Spirits
Oh, yeah.
straight rye. It's so good. Let's see. Let me catch up on some of these.
I always neglect the people in the thing.
Your people are more talkative than mine. Mine don't give a piss about me. They're like, F this
I've
guy.
heard all your stories, probably.
Yeah. Well, they like your stories better than mine. I'm just some dumb hillbilly from the backwoods of Kentucky. You have like a legit story. I mean, like, if nothing else was cool about you, Lord of the Rings was filmed in your home country. So that's pretty cool. That's like the most epic movie ever.
Totally. All three of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'll only admit to three of them. The other three.
Yeah.
Sideshow. Triggers to open a bar. You get to try every bottle you open. Sideshow's a really good guy. He's been sending me some fucking incredible samples. He's from Vegas, I think. And I got to try the Juggernaut, the Boss Hoss Juggernaut. Oh, man. I don't think so, Connie. I don't know.
Oh, man, that's great. I love this. I love this off the wall.
JR States, yeah, Dietling is something different, man. It's got that 13th colony adulterated whiskey taste, whatever they're doing down in Georgia, it's got it. But I think Dietling they're distilling their own stuff, so that's definitely a sort of pot still funkiness.
So you're saying it's not filled with lies?
Yeah, MGP filled with lies. A lie spiral. No, the new one is MGP filled with a lies spiral.
Oh man, that's great. That is.
Well, yeah, the backstory on that is I've been to 13th Colony a number of times, and they basically bullshitted me in my face. I didn't really like it.
Oh man. Oh, we're talking about liver tests and functions and stuff. Did anyone else? I've been like trying to get into like being healthy and everything, and so apparently, people who drink alcohol and cook their food in beef tallow, somehow beef tallow protects the liver function, and your liver doesn't get just destroyed. I mean, like, I'm sure if you just was like a raging alcoholic, you're fucked. But like moderation, you're better off than using like a seed oil.
Oh, I think that regardless, seed oil is ridiculous. Still is from New Zealand, has a channel on YouTube, and he teaches you how to make your own juices, like apple juices or like
Oscar juices.
I tell you what, the worst whiskey. You remember when I brought the worst whiskey in the world and I gave it to Alex? That was a New Zealand whiskey. Oh my god, it was
rough,
fucking terrible. It was like just acetone and paint thinners. It was the worst whiskey in there. So New Zealand whiskey, no.
I'm digging this guy. This guy, he's going to be a fan of the freaking year. If I had a trophy,
beard. I like guys who can grow a big beard.
Yeah, look at that. I can't even grow a beard. I've been growing this out for like 18 years. Like,
yeah, that's okay. I can grow a better beard than you, but this is it. Yeah, and then it gets all, but now it just comes in white. So,
I can't wait for my hair to turn white. All of my like elder family members is just cotton balls, like just white hair. I'm gonna have a luscious white mane. I'm gonna be a silver fox. That's all it is to it.
Yeah, well, you got two options, right? You either go white or you go bald. So
I didn't know where you were going with that.
Well, there's three. Okay, there's three options.
It's monochromatic. I don't know what's happening. Oh geez, yeah, I try to be the most honest that I could possibly be without being an absolute douche to people, because I could potentially just be a complete.
You were a bit of a douche to Randy.
No, I gave him props. I respect what he does. I absolutely do. He's created a massive channel. He has a brand. I don't have a brand. He has a massive YouTube channel. He has an incredible Facebook group. I don't have any of those things. So My accolades are quite low on that totem pole. But if you're going to say you're going to be transparent and you're everything but transparent, don't be mad when you get called out on it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I didn't, like I said, that video was a bit weird. The whole interaction between all that stuff was a bit weird. Like, none of it made any sense. I think as YouTube people, we just do our thing, right? We don't, some people can be bought. And I think the public just need to know that we're just all normal people.
Love these people tonight. These are the best. Oh my gosh, I needed this.
Well, you can't know business, Charles, because you're not an accountant.
I know. I can never be that good. I can never be that good. I can be a realtor. I can do all kinds of stuff. If anybody didn't know, that is his wiener talking.
My wiener. He's getting his back up. It's like a ridgeback. Somebody's walking upstairs. Is that mummy walking upstairs? Oh, Annabelle.
What is this? Oh, look here. Look what Thomas says.
Yeah, no, that is pretty cool. Yeah, your Facebook group is really top notch. Like,
thank you. I mean, it's just the group without the people. The people that are there are just great. And then I think everyone that joins our Facebook group knows that we have a standard of how to act. So don't be an asshat to people. Be respectful. Keep politics out of it. Don't be bashing people. Just be a good human being, and you're welcome to be there. And if you're not, then I will kick your ass out of there so fast that you won't even know you were ever in the group. Or Ken will. Yeah. Or Dave Hudson or Casey, the other mod. They'll be gone so quick. And to be honest, so I only approve about 50% of the people that request to get in the group. So when I go through your account and I kind of vet you, if you have douchebag vibes, like you just kind of put off that feel that you're going to be a problem, you're not coming in.
Yeah, it's tough with a Facebook group, because you get the scammers, and then all of a sudden they're fucking, buy my product. So.
Oh man, that's good.
I don't know if anyone else has got dash hounds, but they're awesome. I fucking love them, but they're the most stubborn motherfucker. Like, if it's raining, no, they're pooping inside. They're just pooping inside. They're just like, they'll go out, they'll look at the rain, or if it's cold, or if it looks like it might be cold, or if it looks like it might be raining. They're just like, you can see it in their face. They're like, no, I'm going to go over here.
Just drop a log behind the TV.
They normally do it on P pads and stuff like that, so not too bad. But yeah, and then they're normally like this big, so it's not like a big dog.
Yeah, heck yeah. I want one. So I'm a jet ski rider. I love doing like crazy jet ski runs and stuff. I want one because there's a life vest that has a wiener dog attachment, and I want to have my wiener sitting in front of me, riding across, the water. I think that would just be epic. Can you imagine pulling up to a dock and everyone's like, "Nice wiener"? I mean, that would be cool.
That would be fucking cool.
Yeah, that's kind of like my goal in life, is just to have a real nice wiener.
nice big white wiener.
And if people just tuned in for like the first time in the last 45 seconds, they would think this is not a whiskey channel. Yeah, this is how we recruit for OnlyFans. Thanks everybody for putting in their applications tonight. We're going to be vetting your photos, submit your videos after the stream. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see what else we got. Love it.
That's what I was thinking too. Is like with my my Jack Daniels collection, how cool would it be to box it up into like a concrete box or something and put it somewhere? Because my family's not going to care about bourbon, but put it somewhere where a bourbon person can find it, or do some sort of, after I die, do some sort of game show thing on YouTube where they, have to hunt down my collection of fucking Jack Daniels. Oh, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do.
That would be the most epic thing. Pre-record a video that your family will post to YouTube You'll put like a geolocation,
Yep.
and your
And just
stuff will be deposited.
dribble them out. You have them scheduled over like 6 months, and then have whoever finds the package gets your entire collection of awesome bottles. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be fantastic.
Let's bring this up here. Huh. I didn't know that they had any available right now.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought that Nothing Best in the Market tour was pretty much out.
Yeah, I didn't know. We were trying to figure out last night where I ended up with a third birthday bourbon. We spent probably an hour looking through receipts last night and couldn't come up with where this one came from. So there's magically an extra birthday bourbon here at the house because I thought I only had a 23 and a 24, and apparently I have two 24s and a 23. I had no idea. I'm probably gonna have to like give that one away or something. I don't need it. I don't even like it.
Speaking of Old Forester, I got this off a buddy. He was up there. It took a long time. I got a buddy, Daryl. He is the king of. He's a hunter, man. He loves the hunt. So this is the Old Forester extra old 117.
Nice. I just got my bottled and bond rise in. Yeah. So we actually ended up with two sets. The wife got one, and I was able to get one. And then we offered up the other set to someone, and they were happy to take it off our hands. Just trying to do my part. I didn't need four of them. I didn't think we were both getting in, and we did. So whatever. At least somebody else that is going to appreciate it's going to get it in their hands.
I hear that rye is really good. So
I haven't cracked mine open yet. It's going to be one of those things that I'll have to get into in the next little bit.
So that one was like the 1910 extra old, and I found this in Georgia. It was a 1910 old label.
Mm.
And honestly, when I last tried it, I don't know if I'm going off double oaked. It just seems to be like you can taste double oak, right? There's a definite taste to double oak, and I used to really love it, but now they're quite similar.
Yeah.
I wonder if any of my guys here have got their Emmy House Bourbon guys got their new roof pick. I didn't even know if I was going to get a bottle myself. So I have 10 members. I told my local group of guys, sorry, dudes, you're out, because we couldn't get enough. I couldn't get enough bottles. So
yeah,
I had 10 bottles, and I had 10 members that are not local and not direct friends. So I said, hey, but two of them have not yet said they want one. So I've got, anyway, long story short, I got one bottle left.
So I got with Tim either yesterday or the day before yesterday. He didn't sell out all of his bottles. Let me just double check. I'm gonna give you guys the accurate numbers here. Let's see. Where the piss is the message here? Somewhere. Yeah, there's 6 bottles left. So if you message Tim, you can get some.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool beans.
I guess I think he had to buy like 2 sets.
That's what I thought. That's why I thought I'd try and buy his ones. So because I thought he had. But anyway.
Yeah, you should be able to get them because I think he wants to get rid of them as quick as possible. Damn, I'm behind. Get here, local, boom. 125 and 175. If I was going to go for one, I would go for the 12, but I guess that's not too bad.
The Jack 10 is fantastic, and I'm so happy it's going worldwide, like it's going in the UK. It is delicious, but the Jack 12 is better, and for $50, I would definitely go Jack 12.
Where are we at?
So I love that pick. It's so good. Is there any store? No. That was a purely a us pick. So between the three of us, Charles, me, and that, we bought half the barrel. Tim brought the majority of it. So The good thing about New Riff is you can do that, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to go
Absolutely.
to a store or anything like that. You can just say, "Hey, I want to buy a barrel or half a barrel, even." But I'm doing a Jack Daniels pick this Monday. You guys, and that is at a store, and they're buying the whole barrel. And I'd really like to sell. I'm just hoping it's like something from a hill, from one dash something, because one dash something is the first track of warehouses, and they're on like Coy Hill or Tanager Hill or like the other hill. I'll tater it all up and sell the fuck out of it because it's gonna be delish.
Oh yeah, I finally was able to pick up one of the Coy Hill Rise. I finally found one of those. That was really good. That's the one I brought down to you, actually. Yeah, I'll let you try that. It's not like any of the other Rise. It has a like meaty quality. Like the charred bits on the side of a steak is exactly what it reminded me of.
Yeah, all these Heroes ones are from Coy Hill, and I don't know, there's something special about Coy Hill. There's something special about Jack Daniels. There's something special about Jack Daniels, about Coy Hill.
Yeah, something about those. I don't know why it's so so good, but it just really is. Like there's something special that we don't know about those locations.
Just the Tennessee heat, and you know that's where's my camera?
Where did this guy go?
Did I time out? Hold on.
Oh, look at this guy. Is he on this like 30-minute cycle?
Seems good.
Mauricio's in here. What is up, my guy? How you doing, man? Oh, he's back. Oh, he's not back. Look at this rookie. This is why he doesn't do streams, ladies and gentlemen. He is a rookie. Jeez.
Hey. Am I back?
Nope, we still got the OBS back screen. So this is what we were working on earlier, trying to like make this guy more proficient at just being a regular human being.
What about now?
Nope, OBS back screen. Camera not activated. Oh, look at him. He's on something. He's like, fuck it, I'll go old school.
Go to the fucking...
Hell yeah. At least we can spend the next 20 minutes looking up his nose. That's always fun. Oh, snap. He's back.
I'm back. This is Apple. I'm going to fix my fucking thing. I think I just need to pull this out.
Look, he's even supporting his wiener on his shirt, guys.
Oh, yeah. The dog father.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So outside of your Jack Daniels pick, what else you have coming up? You have any other picks scheduled?
Jack Daniels pick on Monday, and then I have a Four Roses pick May 1st.
Wow. I've been doing a bunch of picks lately. Oh man, I've been like these crazy cramps in my shoulders. I slept on my arm like all dumb last night. Oh, but yeah, I've been doing a bunch of, look at that guy back. Look at the quality difference, guys. Look at that. It's all like if Sultry could be an image, that's what Sultry would look like. Yeah. I've been doing a bunch of picks. We did a Knob Creek cast strength pick. That was pretty cool. We did a Green River pick. There's a bunch of picks. Like I can't drop them all out there yet, but they're floating around. There you go.
Ben Fogels, I told you not to fucking. You should spend. I'm not saying everybody else shouldn't spend money. I'm just saying Ben shouldn't spend money.
Well, it's just because he knows how soft your hands is. I mean, a $2 tip. He does know hands, that goes a long ways. Yeah, look at this. Hell yeah. Oh my gosh, look at this. That's a good song, actually. If anybody knows that song from Lonely Island, that's a hell of a song. Wait a minute. Where's music for us tonight? Can you guys hear music in the background? I think we have like a little bit playing. Let's see.
Very, very light for me. Ooh, no.
Yeah. Is that too loud, guys? Let us know in the
might be.
That might be a touch. I'll back it a smidge. It's always hard to judge.
Yeah, it is. It is. But I think just between the Old Forester extra old 1917 and then this Old Forester 1910, but the old label, are very, very similar.
Yeah. I found one of the old labels just randomly on a shelf, and the guy, for whatever reason, the barcode in the back was not scanning because it's a different code than the new label. And he was just like, I don't know how much it is. I'm like, well, the new ones is like $53 on your shelf. He's like, yeah, but if it doesn't scan, I can't sell it. And I was like, fine. And then I went back like a week later, and the owner was there, and he's like, "No, it's $53 like the other one." I was like, "That jackass! I made 2 trips here for the freaking bottle. Now I'm at like $30 in fuel, so that bottle now costs me 80 something bucks."
Yeah. Yeah, some liquor stores are good, but liquor stores are liquor stores, eh? That's the problem. There's such a different variety of liquor stores, from good ones to professional ones to just backyard fucking yobbos.
I'm trying to do a bunch of picks this year, but my problem is distribution. I'm not going to have a good way of distributing. I'm going to try to strategically do picks with stores in different regions so people will be able to obtain these picks without having to pay for shipping or travel great distances and things like that.
Yeah, I think shipping is just it sort of sucks a little bit, but I think with the people that follow you, and they like your palate, I'd pay $15-$20 shipping to get a bottle from somebody that I know, because all the Jack Daniel's single barrels are great, but if it's from somebody that I know, I like their palate, I'll pay an extra $20 to get it. If it's got a cool sticker on it and some wax.
Yeah.
Show us that bottle again, Charles. That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I didn't charge any extra for the tatering job. And I know it doesn't look. Oh man, I don't even have my necklace on it. I lost my necklace. But there's a necklace on there. It's probably on the floor. But like, I'm not gonna upcharge for that. That's just like my gift to the community. But we got our cool tater sticker on the back.
Yep, that's old James. Rolly's Brick House.
Designed by Dave himself.
Printed by James.
And I felt like the green wax with the little bandana, the bikers, and then the little gangster chain on it looked kind of cute. I was like, hey, there you go, It's kind of nice. And then I signed them. Did you sign your bottles for your people? I signed them.
What, with like a pen on the side of it?
Yeah, I bought some paint pens, and it was the first pick that I distributed out to people, and I was like, you know what? And I also sent samples with every bottle too. That way, if they chose not to open it, at least they know what it tastes like.
Oh, you did a lot more. I did none of that.
None of that. You guys got
quick. I was in and out. I got mine out to my people quicker, but yeah, I did none of that. Yeah. That was actually the first. That was actually the first pick that I had ever done. Well, I'd done the in-store ones, when they give you, they send it to, but that was the first one. It was really cool. Ben Fogel, what's your favorite bourbon of 2025? My favorite bourbon of 2025 is Jack 14. I don't have a bottle, but it's 100% my favorite bourbon.
I don't know what mine is. So far, man, I've had the Jack 14. That was pretty damn good. Yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna be.
And that I own, probably the best one that I own is probably one of the Buff Turkey. I think this Buff Turkey I got, this Melrose Barrel Pickers Buff Turkey. That's another Facebook group that's fantastic, and this one's really good. It's a lower proof Buff Turkey from Elkwood, but it's just got a real fucking watermelon note, like a real juicy watermelon note on it. It's really good.
Oh, that's cute.
Hubby is yelling me it's not bourbon. What, Jack Daniels or? Buff Turkey beats. Well, yeah, but I haven't. That was last year, James. That was last year.
Where we at here? Better than Bat. Oh.
Yes.
Wow, that's a hot take.
Yeah. I think so.
I personally think that
It's really good.
batch 1 of the 12-year might personally be better than the 14 to me.
And that's legitimate. Batch 12, or batch 1 of the 12-year was a fucking banger. It was
crazy good.
It was so good. I think batch 2 sucked, and then this batch 3 is very close to that first batch 1, but
very close. Very close. This right here, ready for that 8-year age stated. I'm extremely excited about that, but I'm even more excited that we're getting rare breed non-chill filtered in America. So glad that that's done. And also, if you guys don't know, because of the fact that Knob Creek is now going to be offering cast strength at the distillery for picks, that's probably going to disappear out of the duty-free stores as well. So I'm excited about that.
And then have you seen but in the duty-free stores, they're going to have Knob Creek 10-year non-chill filtered.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
That's what they're replacing it with. Let's see, what do we got here? Boom. Yep. Hell yeah. Favorite Dusty? What's your favorite Dusty?
Oh, my favorite Dusty would probably have to be the let's see, the rare batch, the original rare batch. The original batch 1 rare breed. Yeah.
Gosh, that's kind of a tough one for me because I don't really drink a lot of Dusties. The ones that I have had were pretty damn good. I had some old Wild Turkey 12 years that were so good. I'm gonna have to go with that. I think the one that I had, I'm like, obviously the 90s doesn't seem like that should be a Dusty, but that's a long time ago. Like 1990 was a long time ago at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good.
And actually, first thing, shut up, Ben. And then secondly, no, probably Mr. Ben here is may or may not be Dr. No, and he may or may not have given me the donut, the Wild Turkey donut, and that is fucking fantastic. Stop giving this guy money, Ben.
Oh man, I love this. This is so funny. This is all your money. This ain't money for me. This goes to you.
No, take Ben's money. He's a doctor. He's got heaps of money. No. I mean, he may or may not be a doctor. He's got heaps of money. But
like Dr. No?
Yeah, but yeah, no, that donut is ridiculously good, and it's just Wild Turkey just did some good shit back in the day, and it's the higher proof and the way they did it, so good.
So I want to address this directly. There will be 1990 Toyota Camrys in year 3000 still on the road. That was probably the greatest vehicle that has ever been constructed. I'm a Toyota guy. I have a Sequoia, a 4Runner, and a Tacoma, and Jesus, they're just the best. I love them.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I wish it was.
What's the oldest bottle I own? I used to have a 1979 Jack Daniels, which I've still got the bottle of. I've turned it into a lamp. But technically, that liquid doesn't exist anymore. But Jack Daniels back in 1979 was fantastic. And then I've got a 1999 Blanton's Takara Gold. And then I got a Maker's Mark from like 94. So I think my Maker's Mark must be.
I think the oldest thing I have left in the house is like some of my older Austin Nichols Wild Turkeys, but I can't even recall like off the top of my head what the year was on those. 90s, I'm sure.
So this is fucking fantastic because they were able to do their own thing. The problem I have with Maker's Mark is they want this consistency, and their consistent stuff is not that. It's great, it's consistent, but it's the variability that brings out, you know, the stars of the show. So on the black label that went to Japan, they were able to say, nah, do whatever, just go for your life. And they made an amazing thing.
I'm not the biggest Makers fan. I've tried the stuff. Like I personally, after having a sample of the Seller's Age, will not purchase a Seller's Age. It was like licking a fucking rock.
Yeah. I don't mind it. I don't find it offensive, but I also don't find it special, right? Like, the first one that came out was good, but why are you putting it in a cellar? That's the problem. Stop fucking doing that. Leave it in the rick house. Like, yeah. I've heard people that have tried 14-year-old Maker's Mark that has stayed in the rick house, and they say it will blow William LaRue Weller out of the water. So why the fuck are they then ruining it by taking it to a cellar?
Yeah, I feel like if Makers was allowed to age longer, it would develop those waxy characteristics that we like about a weeded bourbon, and they just don't have it on their standard stuff. Anything that I can get, I'm just not a fan.
No, and then they've stave profiled shit to death. You know, like, yes, everybody's got everything. There's 123892, 22892. Now these lost recipes. Just stop doing that. Do something different. Like, that's
the numbers I'm going to pick for my lottery ticket next time.
2233897.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to win.
Yeah, you should grab your whatever your Maker's Mark pick is. And then pick that for your lottery numbers.
Yeah. What's the oldest product you've ever drank?
Ooh. Well.
Pass. Heaven Hill 8 or 19 dropping an MSRP. It's a pass.
So this is Glenfiddich 30. And I bought this when I was 30 years old. And it's got a little bit of sentimental value. My dad died a while ago. He was 52. But he fucking loved it. When I was 30, I didn't really drink whiskey, and I couldn't even handle this shit. I put it with Coke.
I personally do not think the VVS is special at all.
So this
I know I'll get a lot of hate for that, but
47 years old. So I'm going to pop this when I'm 50. You're invited, Charles. I don't know. Yeah. It's not 3 years. I don't know what we're going to do. Oh, no, we're going to go to Bali.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Bali. Well, like, there's about 5 of us guys. We've grown up together, and we've stayed really close friends for our entire lives. So we're all going to meet up in Bali because they're all in Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, I'd love to get out and go do some fun stuff. I just work. I work too much. I have got to stop working.
That's kill you.
Dude, yeah. Just like people, like I guess because they see me online, a lot of you guys probably think like I'm home a lot and doing this, but I really am not. Like, I'm only home 8 days a month. I just work all the time. I travel for work.
Yeah, it's I do work a lot from home, but I travel a lot for work, but I also work from home, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword. But it's a double-edged sword because I need this to be a man cave / TV watching / YouTube production / office /
Yeah, I get it. I wish that like I was in a different position in life right now to move closer to Louisville, but I'm like just a few miles from work. If I was retired, I would move up near Louisville. I'd build me a barn dominium with a 1,500 square foot basement, and then it would just be wall to wall whiskey.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you address this VVS question here. Here we
Even
go.
he'll play for my car perfectly, but VVS 13 is not worth chasing. I'm not an old fits guy. I'm not a weighted guy, but that VVS 13 is fantastic. There's no way it's worth $1,500. No. I'm not saying that, but I was able to get it at MS. I was able to get that at MSRP, and I wish I had lined up more and just got more of them. I got 2, maybe no. So I got about 4 of the fucking things. I think I swapped the first one for a Koi Hill, and then I swapped that Koi Hill for my first small batch Koi Hill, and then another one I swapped that and the Russell's. I think I made a video, VVS and Russell's Reserve 13 for a Koi Hill, and now the price of the VVS has gone through the roof. But it's really special, but honestly it's not really my thing. It's 100%. But that dusty note on that, so good compared to any other old fits.
Yeah. I like the nose on it. The palette just didn't hit for me. I felt like it was very lacking, underwhelming, and didn't perform. I felt like the nose was impressive, but the palette just didn't do it. I mean, I just might have a shit palette. Who knows?
No, it's legitimate. Like I think, and that's what I'm saying. Like compared to other old fits, it's amazing. But old fits just don't really hit it for me. Right? They've got a cool bottle. I don't have one, but it's always good to have one of those on your shelf because it looks fancy. But
I felt like the 14-year VVS was actually better.
Did you? Yeah. I haven't had all of them. I've had the recent ones, like the 10 and the 8 and the 10 again, and then I think I had one of the old the 16 VVS. Dutch Drinks Bourbon. He's one of my guys too. Is that why he's green?
Yeah, that's why he's green. He must be like a member of something in yours.
Member of mine. Jonathan.
Yeah, don't feel bad about that. That's a good pass.
Yeah, it's a fancy bottle. If you need to put a fancy bottle on your shelf, do what you need to do. But the liquid inside it is not all that great. And sometimes it's objectively not good at all. Like sometimes it's just not good. There was a 10-year, the 2024 10-year was fine. I think the 2023 10-year was just bad. Just bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Another one I've never been able to find.
Yeah, so that was when I stopped by your house real quick when I was leaving Atlanta, driving up, and we made it to Louisville to miss these, and then had to drive all the way from Louisville to freaking Owensboro.
Because you're not far from Owensboro, eh?
90 minutes. This guy.
Charles and David. Russell 13 is coming. CN Single Rig Blah is coming. All the BTECs, whatever. What whiskey of the year? And don't say Jack Daniels 14 because I don't want to hear it. Well, how about Jack Daniels 14, Ben?
Yeah, how about that?
How about this?
Yeah, you might not like it, but that's what's going to happen.
This is what's going to happen.
I think we need to make. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I think Jack Daniels 14 is pretty much up there. TBD on Russell Reserve 13. That could be a banger. The CNF, the single Rick. And then the Heaven Hill 19. I've heard a few reviews. It's fine. It's really good, but I don't think it's going to be whiskey of the year.
I'll personally take any. I'll take a Russell's 15 over any of the single Rick houses.
Oh yeah.
I just think the single Rick houses. Yes.
CNF is real. I loved CNF, but the first one's the CNN and CNB, not even close. Has anyone tried GR wheat foolproof? Right there, man. I've been looking all over for that guy. So they did a few barrels of it, I hear, and like.
Yeah. So when I was there doing the pick, I like just crawled up Wes's ass and was like, "Give me the answers." So he said that they have 100 barrels available for the market total, but that doesn't mean all 100 barrels are actually going to be going out into distribution. He said that Georgia didn't get any barrels allocated for them. Kentucky only got a couple. They have earmarked like 7, I think he said 7 or 8 barrels that will be allocated for the gift shop. There's rumor that the Bourbon and Barbecue Festival, maybe I said that backwards, in Owensboro is going to have one available during the festival. They will 100% have the bourbon there, but the wheated bourbon whiskey possibly. But I don't even think Colorado is getting one of the wheated barrels. I don't know who's getting all these. Like, they got 100 available, and we tried several of them while we were there. There was not one bad one in that batch.
So you've probably done that tour too. You can do a tour if you go to Green River, and they'll take you up into the rick house, and you get to thieve straight from the barrel. Yeah. Now, my favorite was the barrel proof rye. That thing was ridiculous. But like what I told them is like, this wheated will sell. Like everybody, like there's not a single person that wouldn't love the sweetness and the deliciousness of that fucking wheated.
What does it compare to? I actually would say it doesn't compare to anything. It stands independently on its own. I actually don't even think it compares any at all to its little brother that's the lower proof one. I guess the closest thing, if I had to like just make a decision, would probably be the Bardstown the single barrel, not single barrel, but the bottled and bond wheated would probably be the closest. And when I say closest, I'm saying only like 50% close. Like it's not. It's independently good on its own, and there's no comparison really.
Yeah. I think it is sort of heading that way to. I think there'll be a William LaRue Weller killer in like fucking 5 or 6 years when they've got a 15-year-old product. Green River will make some banger shit. And do you think William LaRue Weller will make a comeback this year? Yeah, I know. Nope. They didn't do very good this year.
Nope. Yeah. I'll say this: if me and him both get media samples from Buffalo Trace, absolutely making a comeback. If not, it's dog shit.
Yeah. Buffalo Trace, Wheatley or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I'll fucking definitely think it'll be great if it's free.
Have you tried any of these? I'm not a Four Roses fan. I actually am just like anti Four Roses.
Yeah, I really like Four Roses. I don't have any Four Roses, but I don't want to get too many bottles, and I'm looking for a really good Four Roses pick, like a single barrel proof pick. I don't want to try their new 100 proof ones, really.
I get a lot of hate because I chug this LE every once in a while, and just people get pissed.
What, the Four Roses LE?
Yeah, I chug the shit out of these things all the time. I get massive hate for chugging.
Is that the 135?
Yeah, 135.
That is really good, man. I'd hate you too.
Yeah, it's okay. Not everybody can like me. I'm not everyone's cup of tea.
You're not. You're nobody's cup of tea.
I'm a fucking abrasive mother, you know. Jesus Christ. You know?
I got the 24, the 135, 2022, 2021.
This is a busy night for you, dude. You were like in the fucking money tonight. I'm over here. I'll make 18 cents off this stream. Let me just be honest with everybody. Live streamings don't make anything. I did a 6-hour stream. I made 22 cents one night.
Yeah. No, there isn't any money. There isn't much money in YouTube. We can be completely honest. Like the whole, but it's good. Like the fact that there's any money in YouTube is quite cool.
Yeah. I mean, if at the current rate right now to recoup my financial investment in equipment, I'm going to have to do YouTube at least 10 years to recoup what I've spent in all this tech. Like, I mean, those of you who have been around the channel a little bit, you've seen different iterations of my setup, and my quality is improved dramatically over time. But I have dropped a fortune in tech, like high-end cameras, computers, soundboards, my education, learning things. Like I had to pay for some master classes to learn some different softwares and stuff. Just personal development. Like I thought I was going to get on here and just drink whiskey and be cool, but no, it turned into like a damn second college degree kind of situation.
Which is quite cool. I quite like that part of it. Like I've always been into technology and that sort of stuff, so that's what I really like about it. And like learning Final Cut and fucking around with that.
Yeah, that is the most important thing that has been said so far tonight. And then this.
Yeah. Or tax write-off. And that's why my whole thing started, right? It was a fucking tax write-off. I got $8,000 back from the government this year.
I think I have to pay in again this year. I haven't ever got so I got a tax refund when I was like 19, but every time since then, because I've owned personal businesses and stuff, like I've paid in. Like I think the lowest I've ever paid in was like 12 grand or something. When I still owned the trucking company, I paid him like 700,000.
Well, but if you're not paying tax, if you've got a business and you're not paying tax every month, week, whatever, you're gonna get fucked at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I've got businesses purely to write stuff off because I always got a refund up until the last Trump tax cuts, and then I got fucking hosed because he closed up all the loopholes that I was using. So then the standard loopholes of just being an employee and writing off a home business, I always used to write off a home office. But now I actually do all my work out of a home office, and I can't write a single cent of it off. It's bullshit. So I need which I do. I've got my companies and shit.
You know what? I've got to back up here. Let me address this real quick. That's about what I got going in this year. So the wife stepped in and kind of helped me out here because I didn't pay attention. But this was for me, so thank you so much. I didn't even realize it. Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate that. This is officially the most money ever made on a live stream for me. So, woo! Cheers to that. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Hey, Coffee, you've done it. Yeah. Who else is going to give this guy some money? Give him the money.
I've been showing skin on the weekends. I got my OnlyFans.
The problem with this money, and there's a little bit of I didn't know until I got into it. Hey, Dutch Drinks Bourbon, $20.
Thank you. Look at this. Dave's getting it.
It depends. But if you send it from an iPhone, Apple's going to take 30%.
What?
Yeah. If you send, so Google's going to take 30% anyway. But if you send it from an iPhone, Apple's going to take 30%, then Google's going to take 30%, and then the rest will come to us. So I'm not saying don't do it, because 30% of something's better than nothing, but just beware that if you send it from your iPhone.
We should put QR codes of Venmo on the screen.
We should start a Patreon.
I closed my Patreon down and refunded 100% of everybody's money because I couldn't fulfill my obligations. It's just one more thing. It's a big job, right? And that's why I haven't started one. I don't want to. I don't want to start anything. I love all our subscribers and members, and they're fantastic. But it is a lot of work, and I don't want to take their money and not give them something in return. And so now that I'm starting to do barrel picks and stuff, I feel that at least being a member to House Bourbon will allow you to get involved in that. Yeah. Maybe I should just do like the membership, like a YouTube membership or something. But like I still like I just explained this on the other stream. I guess I'll explain it again. YouTube is the front of my business. So I also do consulting for liquor stores, and then I have a barrel assistance picking program for stores where I go do barrel picks for stores. So I try to just give away all my content and whatever else on here for free. just to be that guy that doesn't ask anybody for anything. And I do really appreciate when people make donations to the channel. I mean, that's very generous of everybody, but I just do my best to not ask anyone for anything, because I just go out and hustle on my own to make it for to support the financial part of this channel, because it is very expensive to operate.
Yeah, and I think that's the main thing. Like, a lot of people say, you know, and it is, I don't do this particularly for my members, but it's cool that they support me in doing it, because I really like doing this anyway. So I just thought, fucking, let's get a video on this stuff, because this stuff is really cool, and hopefully they get something from us, you know. And I think they get community, and they get information, and hopefully it's worth it to you guys.
I just try to be that guy that puts out something that nobody else is going to say, because I don't have like a problem of taking the heat. I actually enjoy it. You guys have no idea how amazing it is when I get that little ding on my phone and I see a comment that's just like blasting me, that's roasting me, because the more hate I get, the more I know that I'm like hitting a real sensitive spot with the communities. I'm like, you know, it's some bullshit, and I called Joe out on it, and that's what you get. Yeah,
no, that is good. It is refreshing. It's refreshing because there's nobody else is really doing it.
Everybody else just wants to kiss distilleries' asses and get free bottles. I can go buy my own bottle.
Did you see that Bourbon Bill's thing about the blind barrels? That was Bourbon Bill is the strangest dude, man. But he's addictive to watch, right? And that was classic. That was fucking classic. He just ripped that blind barrels.
So, interesting enough, did y'all know that his letter that he got was my letter?
I
have his letter. I posted it in the Discord.
Well, that's where I saw it. So then, I wasn't even subscribed to Bourbon Bill, so I subscribed to him and then followed him. But yeah, and then he has this random woman sometimes that off to the side. It's a sketch. It's a thing. But
I personally did not know of his channel until today. Like somebody, when Amanda had said that, I was like, I don't know who this is. I had to look at it. Or I don't think it was Amanda. I think it was somebody else. Maybe
amazing.
Yeah.
Take it, Apple. Bourbon is dying. Hang on, keep it alive. Liquor stores are dumb. And what? Shut up, Bean.
So, does he live local to you, or is he just like?
Yeah, he's local.
Yeah, okay.
He's my
the local ones that gig is always the best. I've got a few that just roast me. I feel like I have like some really good subscribers that like know me personally and purposely write really shitty comments just to see if they can get like a chain of people just agreeing with them. I love it. I absolutely love it. I know that they're just having fun and like provoking the algorithm to trigger or whatever. So it's great. I truly love it.
But then they have to be careful, because like some people will come to your defense, right? You'll have a friend that actually says, "Oh, dude, you fucking suck," and then you'll have other people like, "Fuck off, he's good." And
oh no, he's doing a service. The amount of heat that I get is just, it's so fun. And I don't know if this was actually Randy, but somebody was posting shit take like every time somebody would comment. And apparently someone knows or claimed that they know that person that was posting that was Randy's secondary YouTube account, and they called him out on it, and then instantly like it stopped and we didn't see any more comments. So maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know, because like I don't keep up with the guy enough to know that much in detail, but somebody called the guy out on it and then it just instantly disappeared.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Like I think it was right. I can't wait. Let's go. I'm gonna do a not you, Ben. I'm gonna do a reaction video to a reaction video of your reaction video.
It's gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be like Inception.
Oh yeah. I will say this: a reaction video that's coming out next. So today I was looking. I was like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, what should I put out? I just couldn't find nothing that triggered it. And then I just opened up my phone and I looked down, and the best video that I could possibly ever have popped up. I can't tell y'all what it is because I don't want to ruin it. Because you guys, when you see what I'm reacting to, oh god, I'm gonna have somebody leave the Facebook group.
Maybe you can react to Bourbon Bills.
They'll be like, "Hey, oh, that would actually be kind of good. I could show his letter that I've got."
Yeah,
that
your letter to his.
Yeah, yeah. Damn it, Bobby. Oh shit! What else we got here?
Jessica's in the house. Is she correcting our grammar?
She's probably correcting mine. I don't think. She's in the living room talking smack about me. That's the biggest problem.
New JD Rye versus 2020. What do you mean? What do you mean new? Like the
new versions of it.
Oh, 2020. The 2020 special release is special because special release.
Yeah, I do giveaways, but I don't charge anybody for those and eat the shipping costs on my end. I do a lot of free stuff. I'm not like a lot of them that's like, oh, for every $5 you donate, you get entered one time, and then like somebody sends out a sample and they've got, you know, $400 in donations for a sample that costs them $4 plus $6 in shipping. I just feel like that's extorting money out of my community. Economy sucks, and I'm not going to ask you guys to just give me money so you have a chance at winning something. I'll just, if I'm going to give something away, I'm going to give it away out of my pocket and not ask for anybody to, you know, pay for it.
Yeah, I'm sort of, especially when you have people that are on your, and whether they're members or not, and they say, oh, like I've never had a foolproof, or I've never had, you know, Blanton's, just stuff that's so easy, and we've got to load it up. I have no problem spending $12 to send them fucking a sample of that.
So he's talking about the Tanyard.
Oh, because I haven't had Tanyard, Ben.
Yeah.
For sure, Tanyard. Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited about the special release from Tanyard Hill. I'm really hoping it's all going to be hazmat.
Yeah, those are not free.
No.
The amount of money I spent to get my toes done at the nail salon, at Lunar Salon Nails, and you know, what's the lady? Do your nails fine, make it shine like a diamond in the sky. You know that lady.
Nope, I do not.
$10.99 for my feet picks. We'll do customs.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some Jello and stuff on it.
Dude.
Yeah. I wonder what would happen if we started like an actual YouTube, or not so YouTube, but like a OnlyFans that was legit content. I wonder if we could gain traction in that.
That was the idea of it, and that's still there. The whole idea and the reason they don't get shut down is that's what it was really for. It was supposed to be a Patreon, right? But it wasn't.
Yeah.
Why don't we just put out Venmo fucking like a Venmo QR code up here?
Yeah.
And just cut through all the bullshit. Because even Patreon is not free. Like they're way better than Apple and YouTube, but still, like, maybe we just do that. If you want to send us money, you want to. If you don't, you don't. That's absolutely fine.
Ken wants something in your cabinet. I feel it.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking, Ken?
Ken's always down for something.
What should I drink?
He'll probably send you a picture of his hairy wiener.
Oh,
yeah.
As long as it's a dash hound and not a penis.
He's got a 13-pound wiener, people. If you are just sending in, he's got a massive one.
Huge wiener.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Whiskey OnlyFans. Yeah.
Well, Trevor, we're trying to start something. We're trying to start a new deal. Just take over OnlyFans.
That would be. Hey, my town has such a large creator economy here for OnlyFans that they put out a top 50 men and female in what's called Clarksville Chat. I'm sorry, no, Clarksville Now, the website. And the top female earner was doing like 7 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Doing
And
it
we've
wrong.
got a bunch of skanks. I mean, it's just Skankville.
You're up there, and that's like north Nashville, but Kentucky, right?
So it would be west of Nashville on 24 near the Clarksville,
Oh, yeah.
Tennessee area. Yeah. Yeah, it's impressive. I couldn't believe that I saw that when like they were posting that. I'm like, wait, we have that many people, and they just did a top 50 list. That's 100 top earners making crazy money. How many actual people here in this town are just making, you know, a couple $1,000s? There could be thousands. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, I only get $10 for my feet pics.
Yeah, yeah. We're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
We're doing bourbon contact, talking about bourbon, making all this shit, looking out for stuff, and buying all this bourbon, making dollars a day.
Yeah.
Or you can
Dollars.
just sell your pussy for
Yeah.
millions.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have them, so that's big down. It's a big problem.
What do we got here? We got another one of these.
The most exciting bourbon moment for 2024. Mine was waiting overnight at the new coil. Yeah, that was your highlight of your life, Ben, because it was me. That's where I actually first met Ben. We were lined up for the Coy Hill drop, and then so I told my wife that we will go get a hotel, and then we'll, you know, probably like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, we'll go down and line up. And I said, I've got people in line that'll tell us when there's about 100 people there. Well, shit, there was 100 people there at 6 p.m. So we just drove straight there, set up our tent right on the corner, and parked up. Brandy went and slept in the car, and I just sat in the chair, and then old Ben came along. We'd sort of known each other through the local groups and stuff, but that was the first time we met. We just sat down, we drank Coy Hill, we drank 1979 Old Number 7, and the 2020 Rye, just waiting for some more Coy Hill.
Oh. You know, if you just read like the last little section of this, drinking dusty Jack Daniels on the street, it makes you sound homeless. I feel like a bunch of bourbon people feel homeless.
Well, have you ever lined that? So when you're a bourbon enthusiast and you line up in the morning in a liquor store, there's two types of people there: bourbon enthusiasts on a Thursday morning because that's drop day, and alcoholics who are there every fucking day. And we all know each other, and we give each other free pass. We let the alcoholics go first, even though we know they're not going to buy our shit.
Yeah.
We know.
It's like, we know he's buying Fireball. He's day shift at the factory. He's just getting a couple Fireballs that matches his toothpaste. And
got to get something in them to stop the shakes. Whatever you need to do, bro. Carry on.
Yeah. Seemed like a good dude. Yeah.
Joe does seem like an averagely good dude.
Yeah. Below average. I'm a below average good dude. Like
in the bell curve.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's fine. It's good enough. Good enough to subscribe.
Oh yeah. I appreciate the sub, man. I feel like if you had to judge me on a temperature, I would be lukewarm. Like that's where I would fall. Of 2024, exciting. I don't know if it was exciting, but it was highly devastating when I was at Main Street Liquor and they came out and they said that they're taking all the Pappies and all the BTAC off of the table and we're not allowed to purchase it because I just spent 4 days camped out in front of this store, me and the wife, so we could get 2 Pappy 23s at retail. And then when we get there, they're like, oh no, everything's going to be secondary plus. We're adding 20 golden tickets, and the chance to win a golden ticket costs you $500 a pop. Yeah, they just was fucking raping us.
Yeah, that was shit. What store is that?
Main Street Liquor in Nashville.
I go there.
Yeah. Well, as soon as they made that announcement, there was 50, 60 people. It's like, fuck this, I'm out. And I'm like, I've already invested all this time hanging out. I'm in the front of the line. I've been helping kind of moderate everything and keep people in line and not be like just checking in and ditching. We had a check-in book and we was calling roll call every few hours to make sure everything stayed legit. Well, I did all of that and still got roasted when I got inside with the prices. They didn't say thank you, kiss my ass, nothing other than, here's a Peter in the rear. So bam, that's what I got.
That's the sort of store you don't. We don't need to go to those stores.
No,
you gotta find the good stores.
I was there in 23. There was about 800 to 900 people that lined up for that. This time when the news broke, they barely had 120 people.
Mm.
So it cost them a fortune.
Yeah, you still see the old museum stores and stuff like that, and fucking those, they just need to go away.
That store that you did the video of that had that top shelf that was just absolutely lined with stuff, that was crazy.
It's ridiculous. And it's like the poorest hillbilly swamp people fucking store in South Carolina you can imagine. Like middle of fucking nowhere. And cruising down these swamps and you just see, all these trailers and shit. And the guys with me are like, why do people live out here? And I'm like, I don't know, drugs and alcohol. But there's no liquor stores. So this liquor store would have had a huge, and like, how did they get the fucking monopoly in that area? Probably bang bang, so it was all bullshit. Yeah. It really sucked.
There he is. I guess he just finished his stream, coming to hang out with us. Dude, I had a great time hanging out with you earlier. You got a good group of people over there following you. It's awesome. All right, I gotta drink something else. What the hell are we gonna drink? Let's okay, so pick 2 bottles. I'll pick 2 bottles. We're gonna hold our bottles up and then let our people decide, which ones we're gonna drink.
All right. Do I want that's weed.
Okay. Go ahead, hold them up, and then I'll go.
Okay, so I've got this Christina from Silverback Distillery out in Virginia. Super weird, super strange. Check out this cork. It's like a big heavy metal thing. And then I got like Heritage 10-year.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. What we got? All right. So is the Christine, is that just a straight whiskey, or what is it?
Straight whiskey. It tastes like it's finished in a like a wine barrel, but it isn't. Apparently it isn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we got a vote in for Heritage. Got Parker's, 2 for Parker's. Trevor's sipping some Elijah Craig C924. Hell of a good batch.
Sounds like this might be the winner.
Yeah. Oh, Jessica's voting. Okay. All right. So
Jessica, pick away, you guys. Yeah. Jessica's the boss. We do what Jessica wants.
So we got Blanton straight from the barrel, and then something that I've not ever had, other than that one little sip. This is that bottle that the guy gave away at the worst bourbon thing that we were doing. This is the Barrel Craft Spirits Seagrass 16-year. I guess this is cask strength. Yeah, cask strength, 133.34 proof. So we got a little this, a little bit of that.
I'm going to vote for the barrel.
Coming in hard for the Seagrass.
No.
Oh, yeah, looks like Seagrass is. Okay, that was pretty. Oh, look at that.
Smoky Mountain Bourbon Society.
Hmm.
It's another Facebook group you guys should join. Oh, that's a good try.
Ooh, what is that?
So they pick the barrel, or they pick the
Yeah.
straight from the barrel.
Yeah, we're gonna do little seagrass. Glasses up.
A little doggy. Like somebody 3D printed this guy.
Oh, that's cool.
That's freaking cool. He lives up here too.
So, what's a bottle you guys spent forever looking for, and then you found one, and then after that, they just start fucking falling out of the sky?
So for me, it was probably all the Buffalo Trace, the stuff that I thought was, right back at the start, like Weller Special Reserve, Blanton's, Eagle Rare stuff. I remember paying $100 for an Eagle Rare, and then, and then because I'd never seen it before, I'd literally never seen it before, and then it was everywhere for like $35.
For me, it would probably be. There's two bottles, I guess. So, the Blanton straight from the barrel, it was impossible. And then out of nowhere, I found the first one. I went to a store and the box was just like all crumpled up, and they like let me get it. Not that the juice was bad, just the box was crumpled and torn. So I was able to buy that, and then immediately after that, like over the next month and a half, 2 months, 2 more fell in my lap. And then the other thing was those stupid freaking birthday bourbons. That I got 3 in 3 weeks.
I can't believe you got 3 of them.
Yeah. And they're not even that good. Like, honestly, I would recommend to people to not buy birthday bourbon. It is very lackluster. It's weak. It's insignificant. Like, you just cannot get something that sucks worse at a higher price point.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They're a cool looking bottle, and if they align with the birthday of your, kids or something, but yeah.
Looks like Coy Hill's pretty popular for people to be fondling. Jesus Christ.
The 2024 Coy Hill was pretty easy to find after a while. And then apparently the Jack 14, they made as many as they did Coy Hill. So hopefully it'll come down. Yeah, we got a local store here, Paradise. It ripped me pretty hard when I was first starting. But.
Yeah. Oh, man. Let's see. What else?
What I'm really looking for right now is the if I had like the Bomberger's PFG, that's one I really would like to try. And the Jack 14 and the Bomberger's PFG.
Ooh, I don't remember it smelling like this. So the wife, she was talking about M10 Rise. So we did some horse trading, and then got I actually bought one for her birthday. I had to pay like $210 for it. And then after that, we didn't see one for nearly, I guess, 6 months to a year. And then out of nowhere, they just started just popping up everywhere for us. The barrel strength bourbon and the rye, Shanks and Momburgers. I mean, I guess the majority of the people who have followed my channel for any amount of time know that it took 20 trips to Michter's for me to get my very first bottle from there. So that's kind of a claim to shame right there. It took me that many times going up there. So if I would have just taken the gas money I spent going to Michter's for 20 trips, I could have bought a mountain of bottles. So that sucks. It's embarrassing, but yeah, it sucked. But there you go. She's right about the Michter's. Just generally, Michter's has just been falling out of the sky over the last few months for us. What else we got here? Yeah. I put a feeler out. I'm hoping to get some more. We got some people looking into them in different states for me.
You got one though, eh?
Yeah, one.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I've got 0.
Well, that might be the only thing that I have that you don't have.
Yeah, probably. That's unacceptable. I need to change that.
You're hard on yourself. It's fine.
Yeah, no. I really want Jack Daniels 14. Really want it. It's a delicious recipe.
I have a feeling that you're going to get one. Like you seem like a guy that's going to make that happen.
100%. I am going to get one.
Well, let's do a little polling the audience here and kind of see where they stand. Even though that obviously we're just 3 months into the year, is there a release other than the Jack Daniel's 14 that you guys think will be in the top 3 of all the YouTubers list? I think personally that Jack 14 will probably be everyone's first or second. And out of all the YouTubers that got a bottle of it in the mail from Jack Daniels, every one of them will put it in first. I'm counting it right now.
Yeah, they got a pretty good box. Like that was an amazing fucking gift.
Yeah.
The charred box with the full bottle of 14. That was pretty acceptable.
Yeah.
So those people are totally gonna, and fair enough, I would too.
But if I didn't like it, I wouldn't put it in there. Like, I think it's good, but I still think the 12 is still better than the 14 this year.
Yeah, if it depends on how much you like oak. I think the 14 is very oaky, very, very oaky. And if you don't like oak, the 12, hell, the 10 is delicious. The 10, the 12, the 14 are all great, but they're all so different.
Yeah, the 12 for me, I just felt like had just wonderful, soft, beautiful, like delicate vanillas that run all the way through it. And it was more like a dessert pour, which I do like a dessert pour. And the 14, very oaky, very similar to that the oak level that you got off of the Russell's 15.
Yeah, that was more. It was very similar, and probably even more oaky than the 15. Without all that fruitiness. So, yeah, if you didn't like pure oak, which concerns me a little bit for the Jack Daniel's 18 and 21 or whatever, they need to calm that down, or I don't know what they're going to do. Maybe proof it down.
If I had to take a wild guess, I'm going to say they're going to run that barrel at probably the same location that the 15 was in until it hits the 14 year until it gets to that point, and then it's going to have to go at the lowest location on their property to finish out the years. Yeah. And it's going to need to be like that one side of the property's got all those stupid springs, and like the bottom 2 levels just stay really cold. I think that's where they're going to have to long stay that to make sure it doesn't overload.
If the proof doesn't drop naturally, I think they'll have to fucking dial it back with a bit of water to, 110 or something like that. That's why Pappy 23 isn't cask strength, because it would be like tar.
Did I ever share you those photos my guy sent me from he was taking the vats of the Pappy 23 and the Eagle Rare over to bottling, and they were all hazmat. It was like 143 and 141.
Yeah. Imagine it. That'd be fucking fantastic. But it might not be too, right? There might be a reason they don't do it, because it's just too tannic, too oaky, too much.
In my mind, I think it's more about total production bottles. Like, they want the maximum of value that they can get out of it. Because I just have a distinct feeling that probably tastes really good. We're not sure yet, but it could be.
Oh, Ben, true. You can't even spell. You're drunk. Go home. JD's will beat King of Kentucky. No, it won't. Because King of Kentucky is the king. Penelope, 17 year American Light Whiskey might be running for American Light Whiskey is fantastic. I've got some the King's from Pigeon Forge. They've got a 18-year American light whiskey. It's fantastic, but it's hazmat, and it scares me. The last time I drank it, I don't remember what happened, so I don't.
I still didn't get the. I don't think I tried that Tanager yet. I need to get on that. And
Oh, dude! So that's my next video. My next video is going to be Nancy versus Nancy. So this is a Tanager, and this is like a batch 30. So this one's like a 20 plus 14-year original Joseph Magnus, just to see how they pan out.
He's on you.
Like Nancy knows her shit.
Yep. Oh shoot! Here, yeah, buddy. Heck yeah.
Yeah, Kings make some really good stuff. Like, so let's get down this one. This guy is a King's. It's 144.2 proof, 18-year American light whiskey. Is ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's also very scary because it's very easily drunk. I think that's what I've got in my hip flask here. And I took it to the bottle share, and I don't remember half of it, and then I vomited in my wife's car.
Oh no!
Like 7 hours cleaning spew out of the door. So.
Does anybody notice the theme here with him and his dog? They like making stuff happen in the vehicle.
Yeah.
Now he knows where Puppy gets it from Dad.
So I might be 47 years old in life, but I feel like I still act like I'm 27 years old.
Oh, me too. All right, so I got a bit of a hot take here from Earl. Tried the Tanager and didn't think it was anything special. I don't have an opinion. I haven't got to put juice to lips yet, so I don't know.
I quite like it. Like for a tick, it's got that Texas twang. It's got the cigar batch. You know, they blend it with all the different barrels and stuff. Which I don't normally like the Texas whiskey, but no, I really like that one. Yeah, shut up, Ben. Not everyone can be Doogie fucking Howser, MD.
Oh shit! I wish I was Doogie Howser.
He wouldn't even know what Doogie Howser MD was because he's not fucking old enough to even know.
Oh damn! Busting them out. Let's see here. So
Ken's older than me.
I don't know if I showed everybody this yet. You see that, guys?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is that the new Remus?
Yeah, this is the Master Distillers Experimental Series Straight Bourbon Whiskey, aged 9 years, 107 proof. Ian sent me this prior to my interview today with him, so that's coming out soon. So if anybody hasn't heard already, I did do. Is that how you say that? I did an interview. I don't know. Maybe I'm drunk. Well, anyways, Ian Sturzman and I, we had an interview today. It was very awesome. So yeah, we talked bourbon, we talked fun stuff, and we got a video coming out on that probably Saturday. That'll be kind of cool. Hope everybody tunes in to see that. Can't tell you any spoilers because it's some good spoilers. There's some good stuff in there. But I really appreciated his time. It was nice to talk to him. We got some stuff planned.
He's the master distiller of Roster Squid.
Yeah, Roster Squid, aka MGP. So that's really cool. We got a few things planned. He's going to come down. We're going to hang out and do some stuff and get a few things squared away. I think it'll be a good time. And once he's here and everything's like in line, I'll make some additional announcements. But you guys definitely want to make sure that staying tuned to our channels and especially the Facebook group, because I'll be making that announcement in my Facebook group, where to be, when to be there, what you should expect, and I promise it will be fireworks. Yeah.
If we were on House Bourbon, I'd be able to put that.
Oh yeah, yeah. You and the fucking graphics, Jesus Christ, dude. This
Memes
man's
and
Captain
graphics.
Anime.
That's the key, because who wants to listen to me? You can't see a meme. Or
I thought did you get much hate on talking about the secondary and then explaining what the different symbols mean? So that was the one that like I had considered making that, but I was like, you know what? The first thing I say about the secondary is like how much I hate it, and then like obviously I'm in groups so I can monitor like the general bourbon market, but like they'd be like, oh, how does he know about that if he's not? I didn't want to hear that because I knew I'd get thousands.
No, I've been very open. Like nobody, how can they hate on me? How can they hate on me? I've been very open. Like I buy shit from secondary all the fucking time, all the time. Like because otherwise I wouldn't get it. I just wouldn't get it. So, and I don't feel like overpay. Like I know what stuff's worth me. So I pay what it's worth to me when it comes down to the price range I want. Like these, I just brought 2 of these Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye Heroes editions for $100 each, $200 for 2 from secondary, shipped to my house. Like the MSRP on these things is $50-$60 plus, well, not plus tax because you have to get them on a military base. So for me, they're impossible to get, but they are fantastic and they are totally worth $100. So I got one for me. That's Ben's.
So
Ogles.
Let me I'll address this. So I was actually trading those off. I had a guy that needed those to complete 2 verticals, and in exchange, I was getting 4 King of Kentuckys. That was the plan.
Yeah, you know, so you trade and exchange and stuff like that, and then especially in Tennessee, because we're not a controlled state. Like a lot of people live in a controlled state, and it's completely different. But when you're not in a controlled state, I can buy stuff cheaper on Facebook than I can at my local store.
Yep.
Like if I go that, like Dixie Lee, yeah, it'll be reasonable. Paradise, no, I can get it cheaper on secondary.
Yeah, but there's a lot of stuff that just there's no point in going and hunting for it, because by the time you drive to the store, eat lunch, and do stuff, it's just
yeah. Sometimes I'm like you can say you line up for the Heaven Hill 19 and you spend 4 hours driving there and 3 hours in the cold rain, and it's your time cost of money. I don't like. There's some flippers that are just unacceptable, but certain people, they're spending their time so I don't have to. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It's capitalism, whatever. But
this is a good comment. Who in here has too much to drink tonight during the live stream? I don't feel like I've drank enough tonight.
Oh, I'm about there. I didn't have any dinner. You're real hungry.
You look hungry. You look thirsty too.
I don't. Boy, I'm thinking you're a trade. Yeah, no, and it's sort of a trade. I feel that way. It's trading to me, like whether I'm trading via money, but none of this. I'm not flipping to make money. Put it that way. I've never sold bourbon and made a profit. I sell bourbon to buy more bourbon at a more expensive cost, or a trade. Why wouldn't anyone want to wait for Heaven Hill? Shut up, Ben.
I think he's drunk. His spelling's getting worse.
Fuck. Don't you have a cardiology patient? You look after their heart. Secondary in Ohio was high. Yeah, I go to Ohio a lot, and that's one of those controlled states. Oregon is a controlled state. That's where I used to live. So I'm fully aware of how they work, and I sort of like maybe Tennessee better because you can get what you want.
If you guys want to see some amazing bottle hauls, you need to get over on Whiskey Sippers. Their last bottle haul from last month, I guess it was ridiculous. Like 6 stags, like all kinds of stuff. Okay, so last year was the worst year for me with stags. Like I think I only got 2 the whole year. The year before that, I think I got like 8. So I guess it balances out, but from January to now, I haven't even seen one on a shelf anywhere. Like whatever, and that's like a go-to sipper for me. I love those.
Yeah, stags have gone downhill big time though, right? I got a 22A, which is my first stag, and I fucking love it. It's delicious. Ever since then, nothing's really even come close, which is a bit unfortunate. Everything else is alright, but there's definitely been a downhill slope on all the products.
Oh, I'm going to make an announcement tomorrow. Yep. You guys are going to be excited to hear this information. I just got
Tell us now.
I can't say it now.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yeah, I wish I could.
You should.
So I will break it in the morning pretty early, probably before the press release goes out.
Put a super chat if you want Charles to tell you right now.
Oh, God. What in the world? Do you ever get added to random groups and the chat just going on? You have no idea what any of it means.
Dave has crazy hookups and knocks. He's got all fuck off, Ben. You got heaps of knocks. You got all the hookups. In Arizona or wherever the hell.
Oh man. Man, I wish it was later at night. I can't break this. I might get in trouble if I broke this news early. Literally, insider information just got dropped to me. I'm not even gonna.
How many people are online? How many people are on the?
We got 20. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We got 32 people in here. Right? Yeah, but like, I know that people.
32 people out of 360 million.
I know that there's a couple individuals in here that would probably rat me out for dropping early, and then the person who brought me the information would be outed if I did. So I'm just going to wait till tomorrow.
Boo! It's everybody. Boo!
I know. Like I'm still bound by a bunch of NDAs too from being in the industry. There's some stuff I'm just like, oh man, I want to talk about that, and then I get to thinking, I'm like, did I sign paperwork on that? Yeah, fuck, I'm screwed, and I'm not allowed. He's wanting to know my Venmo. Oh man, nobody will say anything.
If it's like, but Ben doesn't like. He's a tater. He likes Buffalo Trace and Jack Daniels and Wild Turkey. He does not like Heaven Hill or anything craft or anything else. It's just
That's okay.
That's fine. That's because that stuff is really, really good.
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with those products. I mean, if you just told me that all I could have is Jack Daniels and Wild Turkey stuff for the rest of my life, I would not be mad at all.
That'd be, yeah, because most of the other stuff is crap. But open your mind, Ben. Open your mind.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be pretty good information to break tomorrow, so it'll be exciting to drop that. But my bourbon insider sent me the message. I love that person.
It's got something to do with
stuff happening.
Buffalo Trace?
No.
Wild Turkey?
What is the process of elimination? We're playing 21 questions here.
Forester?
I got 21 questions and I ain't telling an answer. No, it's good stuff. I'm glad that I have a few bourbon insiders inside the industry doing stuff, and they feed me information as long as I don't out them, and I really appreciate the sources. They are great people. I mean, this is great. So when I was talking so much stuff about Buffalo Trace, I started getting these emails from like random, like numerical email addresses. It would just be like a series of numbers. And it was like, hey, I saw your video. I work at Buffalo Trace, or I work at Old Forester, or I work here. If you ever have questions, you can email this. I'm like, Bro, I love you. Keep it coming. Wait. I'm a big tease. I'm a big tease. I have to tease. Like, let me ask you this: if you got to third base, and then like you always knew that you were going to make it home, do you think you would actually tune in? No, you'd be like, I'll just wait until tomorrow, and you gotta be on. You gotta be on the lives. Yeah.
I think of a different third base.
Of the current, no, not the ones coming up. I do know that there was a marketing meeting the other day that they were discussing on making multiple releases of BTAC this year. It's going to be the big one at the end of the year, and then they're going to start flooding out the rest of their backstock into the gift shops, but they haven't told me yet when that's going to happen. As soon as it does, my ass will camp out. My luck, it'll be like a Sazerac 18. I'll be like, yeah.
I really need to take a pee.
Okay, go pee pee. It's not that far of a walk. He acts like it's a long walk. Like, ladies and gentlemen, if you look to the left of your screen, you see that speaker. About 10 feet from that is the latrine. Yeah. All right. So what's everybody's? Wait, first up, we have only 10 likes on mine. Jump over to my channel, hit like on this stream. We need to see some likes. There's 10. I don't know what's going on with you guys. Maybe you don't love me as much as you love Dave. I don't have a mullet. I know my hair is not as beautiful and as majestic as his, blowing in the wind. But go on, jump on over there to the channel. Make sure you're a subscriber. Make sure you hit that like button on this stream so we can push it out to a few people. Share it with your grandmother. I would appreciate it. So I'm seeing like a collective thing from both. No, let me refresh. Hold on. Refresh. 28. All right, we're up to 28. So we need 2 more. Who the hell didn't do it? Who the hell didn't do it? Name's lame. Yep. So this right here is fact. What the? There it goes. Didn't want that to show. All right. Yeah. This is a perfect example of why we keep Ken around. Comments exactly like this. If it wasn't for comments like this, he would have had the boot years ago. Oh man, that's great. All right, let me refresh again. Let me see what the crap. Too many screens. 29. One more. Who the hell didn't do it? You probably came in, looked at us, and jumped out. What a turd. What an actual turd. No, I'm glad you guys are here. How many people are enjoying Dave and I hanging out? This is the first time we've got to hang out online together. We've hung out in person a few times. Pretty fun guy. Crazy accent. All right. Oh, we got a thumbs up. Epic World War II dogfight reenactment on this side. Okay, I'm gonna pick a different 2 sets of bottles and let you guys decide. Oh, I hate that. I'm gonna leave this fucking up. Oh, when he comes back, that's got to be the first thing he sees. He's gonna love it. Did anybody else think he's been gone for a long time, Pan? I don't think anyone's ever been gone that long. If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know that I am a barrel seagrass fan. Not my my fave. All right, let's find something else to drink. All right, gotta get situated here. All right, folks. Oh shit, there's a bunch of stuff. The OnlyFans, yeah. Oh yeah, dog probably had a P2 insert Jeopardy thing. Let's grab a different song. I've been listening to the same shit. Where is my after hours song?
Here we come.
He's coming, guys. Hold on. Here he goes. Oh, there it is, right there. You got fucking snacks.
My wife told me about snacks.
You got tacos.
Serranos. Who just eats a Serrano?
Let me go back up here because we need to make sure this is not forgotten. Look at him getting sideways on the tacos. No wonder the ladies love him. It ain't just for the mullet.
Yeah, it is fucking sucker.
Anybody want to translate that from this this Kiwi? I thought he was from New Zealand, not Mexican.
I lived a couple of years down in Tecate, Mexico.
Okay, but that doesn't count.
I've eaten myself a few tacos.
The man's a professional taco eater. All right, where we at here?
What happened when I was gone?
Yeah, you like this? This is my like little Indian after hours music. Got a little.
Okay, think about.
Yeah. What are we doing?
I'm excited about the new Knob Creek stuff. The non-chill filtered and the single barrel that'll be above 120.
I always I fucking clicked on it. Come on.
Swap my group.
I was going to have a second host too. All right, so here's our options. We've got Hirsch. Okay. And then we've got C923. Now, this is a hard decision for me. If this was set in front of me, I would have a difficult time, only because I really enjoy both of these. But if you, who knows what's really inside of this? Let's test everyone's knowledge. What's inside of the Hirsch bottle? Anybody? Going once, going twice. You hear the crunch on that?
What is it? Apparently, what is it?
I don't even know what he's saying right now.
Will it?
Will it? Yeah, but we weren't talking to you. We were asking the
Oh.
Way to fuck it up, guy. No clue. All right, yeah, it's Willet. We got Willet. So if you don't know, the Willet mash bill is 72% corn, 13% rye, 15% malted barley. If you pick up one of these and it's got that mash bill on the back of it, it's purple top. And then obviously we know it. This is liquid. Look at this guy coming in. Damn, my guy, what's up? This guy always shows up. Yeah, Screaming Titans. Oh yeah, here we go. Shoot, yeah. What's your boy saying here?
C923 is amazing though. It's a really special Elijah Craig.
They ask for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe, like, since they dropped the age label, since they dropped like the pirate bottles, C923 has been light years above everything else.
Yeah. Eventually, I'm gonna have a fog machine and lasers in here, so that's gonna be fun.
Lasers.
Yeah. Let's see, what else we looking at? Okay, so did we decide on if we were doing Hirsch or C923? All right, let her rip tater chip. C923 or Hirsch? single barrel. Oh, dang. Heck yeah. Good price. Ken, we don't care. Fuck your eyes.
Your old eyes.
Oh, man. Look at this guy showing up. What in the heck? Man, I love this guy. If you guys don't know, this man leaves the most thorough comments that anyone has ever seen. If you want, like, if you just don't want to watch the video, my video at all, you can just read his comments. He puts the most perfectly constructed comments throughout, like detailed. It's like the perfect synopsis of what my video was about. And if you don't agree with what he says,
you're wrong.
It's like wrong. I think C923 is going to be the winner here. We have a lot of people that's a C923 fans. Yeah, we were talking about people coming to our defense in the comment section. He'll be there. He'll be fighting tooth and nail. I don't know how you like get ready for the keyboard warrior like attack mode, but I got a feeling that his like warm-up regiment is next level. He is my warrior. Appreciate the hell out of that guy.
Yeah, I haven't had that many like opinions that people want to attack me on, and even if they do, I'm like, okay.
Heck yeah.
I had a fog machine with Punko.
Oh.
I could see Izzo being on a punk band. The dude can grow a beard in like a day. Like, literally, one day, huge beard. I mean, I'm going to shave it off.
I like it that some of the people have like aliases on like their names and stuff. And then like there's a few select individuals that we know their alias and we know who they are. And sometimes it's just great to leave them having their alias. It's so fun. I really appreciate some of my subscribers coming to my defense. I get like some crazy stuff. My favorite kind of comments are when they're like, I used to have respect for you and I'm going to unsubscribe if you don't stop talking about stuff like this. I'm like, later. Yeah.
I don't get too, I guess I don't, it must be because I don't get too controversial, but I don't get any of that. But I get a couple of comments, and then people be like, blah, blah, blah. And I might comment back just like a normal response. And they pretty quickly like, go off a cliff. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. Whatever. But
this is what happens. So I'll make a comment, and then we'll have somebody jump in there.
They're going to be like, oh my God, why does everybody act like that? Jesus Christ, Charles is such an idiot.
Nice.
That's why I got that switcher doodad 10,000 over there.
That's the fucking the little hit the red button or the pink.
Yeah, just hit the little spiky button and bing bang boom.
I need one of those.
Yeah, you got to get one of those little switchers. Let me see. Where's the good one? Oh yeah. That isn't it?
Yeah, Izzo's got my phone number. A couple of my most people, like anyone that follows and is a member, you can get I don't have many members, like say 10, 12. You guys can have my number and my address. Come on down. Let's party. Go.
Yeah. Who saw my big spoon picture? Anybody see my big spoon picture? I finally found a spoon big enough to stir the pot. It was like 3 foot long. It was great.
Yeah.
Department has spoken. Oh my God, who killed Kenny? Yeah, freaking love it. Love it. What is this? Okay.
I still feel very nice. I gave myself a number. Yeah, so get yourself a number. You need to build me some stuff. I need a fence and deck and a porch and all that stuff.
Dick in a porch. What lyrics are you speaking of?
Dick, not dick. Dick.
Yuck.
Porch.
Oh man, yeah. I do like to stir the pot, but like honestly, part of the reason why I like to stir the pot is because the overly sensitive people that are not true to what they believe in immediately get exposed, and it's nice. It's really nice. It's like they can't hold their feelings back. They get so sensitive. Why are you so sensitive? It's fine. Let them come. Oh, look at you. Got you a little clicker. There you go. Yeah. Oh, we got a big one here. That's what she said. What did she say?
Yeah. She was not home to have a visit, Dave. Yeah, man. Come on down. Kentucky Bourbon Fest. It's really hard to get accommodation. Charles has got accommodation. I've got some accommodation. But if you can get accommodation, if you come down to Kentucky Bourbon Fest, all our subscribers, members, whatever, more than welcome. Come on down, catch up with us. It's a really fucking good time. But it's just get a local hotel right now. Go out right now. And honestly, go down to like Lebanon, where Makers Markers. I think you can still get hotels there. So
E-Town, Elizabethtown still has some
Elizabethtown. It'll be a little bit of a drive, but it's worth it just to see. Yeah, you can't get all drunk. Maybe get a DD. Bring your wife.
Yeah.
But April 17th? April 17th. The tickets
17th for the general public to get in.
So get on there and get some tickets. Come on, hang out with us, because more the merrier.
I'm Little Spoon. I'm Little Spoon.
I'm Big Spoon. I am
Big
Spoon.
Yeah. It happens now. Honestly, if you're Big Spoon, you always end up with hair in your face, and it's like annoying.
All the time. All the fucking time. You know what? Honestly, I'm no spoon. I'm fork. I just want to be myself. I don't want to be touched. My wife doesn't want to be touched. We don't touch each other. We don't spoon. Fuck that.
Yeah.
We are too hot. Fuck that. She's lava. I'm lava. We're just fork and knife. And there's some dash hounds between us. Honestly.
Yeah, ass to ass. Don't touch me.
No, dude. Dash hounds. If you get dachshund in your fucking house, they're a long dog. They're going this way. They're not going this way. And sometimes they will go this way, but most of the time they go this way. And then they'll wake up in the morning and they'll go, and then they'll fucking run around and they'll take a poop and they'll fucking take a.
Oh, animal channel. Look at this.
You can have children or you can have dash hounds, whatever. Take a pick.
Yeah. Well, we're not having children. We've opted out.
I've chosen no on the children, yes on the dachshunds.
Yeah. I want a wiener dog.
You should get a wiener dog. Dude, that's so fucking cool. Where is my wiener dog? He's upstairs. But he is fantastic. He's like a star of the channel.
Oh, yeah. I wish that we could outstream a source where like the comments were merged. It's annoying, I know.
I'm not looking at mine. I didn't realize I could. I last minute realized I could stream this to my channel, which I've done.
Yeah, I had to explain this to him. So those who don't know, I had to get on with him early, grab him by his little hand, and just walk him through the process.
StreamYard was tough.
Yeah.
I normally use OSB because I can't afford. I'm real poor, and I have to use the freebie.
Which is like so complicated that you need like an aerospace degree and like computer sciences or something
to work out, and then it still doesn't work, and you still. Just
I can't get past the black screen. I'm completely confused how to get that black screen done. I'm gonna have to get on Fiverr and hire some 9-year-old Chinese kid to teach me how to do it.
Yep.
Grab him by his fork. Look at this guy. Dave, I just noticed your picture. Did you take that when you were still in high school when you did like the console picture back, looking out with your sunglasses on? That's pretty nice. I like that. I'm gonna do that. Oh my gosh. What is up, Jeremy Atwood? Jesus Christ, man. Good to see you in here, man. How was work? You working today? Good, buddy. Absolutely good, buddy. One of the best. Oh, man. This stuff. It's been a while since I've had some C923. I got lucky. One of our...
fucking good, man.
Yeah. One of my local stores just randomly put like 3 on the shelf. I was able to pick up another one for like $89.
Oh, yeah. So it's honestly one of the best whiskeys made, I believe, in the longest time.
I wasn't going to out you, Jeremy. I was just going to let it slide. All right. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. You might want to pay attention to this.
What?
Hey, you need to pay attention. Not that Roy had to take a poop, but
Yeah,
there's
not,
a big
I don't want
event coming up. So watch your social medias for Heaven Hills.
Does it mean I get into their circle jerk club?
No. Hey, Jeremy, how many people are going to get in on that little club thingy, the $2,000 club?
And has Jeremy got something to do with Heaven Hill? Why
Yes,
did I not get into the Heaven Hill Circle Jerk Club?
because you're not American. Jeez.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, racism. That's fine. If it's racism, I'm cool with that. That's fine.
Yeah, it's equal opportunity hate spread around here. We love it.
DEA's gone. I understand that. That's fine.
Yeah.
Elon Musk. That's fine. I just
It's probably because there was like an anti-mullet thing. They were just like,
that's fine too. Mullet racism. That's fine. I don't care. I just wondered because that was a funny thing. I didn't have to enter any information apart from my name.
Yeah. Well, they just instantly know that your last name was fucked.
Do you know who the fuck I am? So I don't. Obviously, Heaven Hill did because they didn't ask me to go to their fucking Circle Jerk Club.
Well, I didn't get asked either, but I'm still gonna soften up my hands and be prepared, and just in case I get in.
Yeah, but I would have spent money, huge amount of money.
I feel like your money's not green enough.
Apparently.
Yeah. Did anybody else think Dave's money's not green enough? Ben, where you at, bud? Drop it. Let us know.
I don't think they understand who they have messed with. I don't even understand.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Heaven Hill should ask.
I'm not legitimate. Do not put me in the club of legitimacy.
Yeah. But it would have been good. It would have been fun. It would have been fun to say, no, I don't want to pay $2,000.
I personally have influenced Chinese buffets in a way that probably shouldn't have been done. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's the best way. Oh, no. I'm not getting in. I'm not near cool enough. The only people that's going to be cool enough is going to be Bourbon Kingdom. Maybe it's Bourbon Night. You think maybe? I don't know. That probably won't drive that.
They didn't really ask who you were, so I don't like. It was very vague. There was no information about who you were, who you actually were. Did you have any influence? Did you? But unless they just knew. Which is why I think it was a foolish idea, because if that's how they want to do it, then 99% of people were going to get denied, and that just pissed off 99% of the people.
So here's a very valid point. I'm legit. I made $10 tonight.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, that's just kind of how it is. So I better get an email tomorrow, Jeremy.
This is not a big money-making fucking scheme, that's for sure.
like I kind of broke down the different events and stuff and having access. Like I personally value my sleep quite a lot these days because I don't get a lot of it. And if I have to commute to Heaven Hill at now at like 3 a.m. to get in line to be able to get a bottle, I think for me, I can justify paying the price to be able to not have to wait in that stupid line in the mornings with like all those crazy flippers that are always there. So yeah. And then the other events, obviously, I think collectively there's a decent value, but I didn't sign up. Like you obviously did some stuff. I didn't sign up. I just got the message. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I had to go back to work. I had stuff to do.
Yeah. No, and that's how the whole secondary thing works, right? It's like, does your time, time versus money. There's a certain amount. Yeah, I'd like to get a Jack Daniel's 14 for $180, but do I want to line up for 5 hours? Do I want to build a relationship with a random store? So it's all, it is what it is. But
here's a good question. We still got 23 in here. So we hear a lot of people, and I'm going to put this in air quotes, influencers say building relationships. At what point do you think liquor stores are relationshiped out and there's no more building these relationships because there's only like a finite amount of bottles that are available and they can only help so many people? Do you think that over the years they're just tapped out and they're just sick of building these new relationships that they can't do anything with, and people expect them to take care of them because you come in their store and spend some money and kiss their butt for 45 minutes twice a week?
Yeah. A lot.
A lot. Yeah. You can't make relationships in my town.
No, it's hard, right? Like, so I know a few stores and they're really good. And I sort of could build a relationship, but I can't build a relationship as tight as someone who really wants to build a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who really wants to do it for flipping reasons, because it's money. I just want to hang out with those guys, and I don't even care about the bottles. That's the thing. I don't want to hang out with anybody because they can get me a bottle. It sucks. I just want to hang out with the dude because he's a good dude. And a lot of the liquor store owners and workers I really like locally, but I'm not going to hang out with them because they can get me a bottle. And I don't even want them to think I'm hanging out with them because they can get me a bottle. And that's how normal friendships work, Right. The whole
you're going into it under false pretenses.
Yeah. I don't want to, like, when you're just hanging out with a normal person for friendship, you're not trying to do it because of what they can do for you. Mm. And then
I only become your friend because I wanted to see your wiener.
Yeah, exactly. Where is my fucking wiener? But anyway, it's just that seems really fake and false, and I don't want to be a part of that. I want to hang out with liquor store owners because we're all into the same fucking thing. We're all into bourbon. We're all into whiskey. But
yeah, that's me. I have a very small circle of friends. I don't kind of branch out a whole lot. I have like 3 circles, and I think most people are like this. You have like your best good buds, your tight couple, then you have your acquaintances, and then people that you know of. The second 2 outer circles are massive for me, but my inner circle is only just like 5 people, and those guys I'm tight with. We hang out. Most of us like don't even live anywhere close. Like I was talking to you earlier, like I have no friends in the same time zone. Like you're in a different time zone, Patrick's in a different time zone, Chris and Harry from Brothers Barrels, different time zone. Bourbon Forage Fishing is in a different time. I have nobody in my time zone. So if we're gonna hang out, this is like the best we can do. Or like, when I stop by your house on the way up from Atlanta and stuff like that, I can swing in, say hi, what's up. But like, it's difficult. It's difficult to build relationships in the whiskey world because I think people weigh, is your friendship legit or are you in it to get something out of it other than just friendship?
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Yep. And that sucks. But I think there's certain people, because if you just don't play that game, you don't play that game, you know? And it's a different game. Like, so you either play the secondary game, which is frowned upon, or you don't play that secondary game, so you don't have to play the whole friendship game, which I think is way worse. I'd rather just pay extra money than try and befriend someone. Like, I've got no time in my life to befriend someone to get a bottle at MSRP. Let's buy it. Fuck it.
Yeah, if you're just bullshitting somebody, I feel like you're not authentically yourself. You're just doing it for a gain. And like, so obviously everyone sees like how I am online. That's really how I am. Like, I'm pretty much a no BS kind of guy. If I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I'm not going to pretend that I like you. I'm just gonna be like, you're not, it's not for me. I'll go my own way. And for the most part, like, generally, I like people to an extent, but like, there's like limited amount of time I can spend with most people. Like, a lot of you guys, y'all see me on here, like I'm a super like extrovert or whatever. But like, I'm a very, very much a introvert. Like, I would prefer to sit in my office in complete silence and work on stuff and just sip on a whiskey and work on projects.
Exactly. Like most people that know me, I am not an extrovert. Like, I like people. Yeah, like, same thing. I like people. I hang out with people. I'm very communicable. But I know extrovert people, massive extrovert people, and they're not really in the whole YouTube scene because for whatever reason, like, I know a lot of people that would do better at this than me. Put it that way.
Oh, here we go. Love this saying. Yep. Do you know that saying? Do y'all have that?
I don't know. Look at my mouth. I've got most.
Look at the wheels spinning. That's like a little hamster wheel that's running.
Deep, James. That's fucking some deep shit right there.
Yeah. Look at him. Boom. Ken knows what I'm talking about.
It's fucking it.
Yeah. I just want, like, I guess the hardest thing for me with YouTube is I suck public speaking, and this was kind of a project for me. Not only just like to help people understand and give them the abilities to know things that I know, to make sure that they don't get scammed, because I hate people getting like gypped. It just pisses me off that someone takes advantage of people. I know that's like an everyday thing. It happens all the time. It still just gets under my skin. But like, the other part of like YouTube was for me to develop better personable skills, so I wouldn't be such a recluse at the house, which, I mean, it's helped.
Yeah, and for me it was sort of like, A, I needed to write off a shit ton of whiskey that I bought for my company, so fucking need the tax write-off. And B, it was just like, we're doing a whole bunch of cool shit. We're doing really cool stuff. Like, fucking everybody drinks all these bourbons, and most people don't. Like, so that was really cool. And I thought, fuck, we need to document this. We just need to fucking, like, because I've had a personal channel. I've got a personal channel where I documented stuff I did, and now I was doing really cool stuff with all my friends. And there's something about friendships built around alcohol. It's just, they get really tight. And it's because it's alcohol. The whole fucking human civilization and alcohol has a long history of being together. And then that's what I like about bourbon. And then when I moved to Tennessee, because I've always loved Tennessee, I've always loved Jack Daniels, and then went to the old bourbon trail. Holy shit, this is like Mecca. It's like fucking amazing. It's like the history of America and bourbon and fucking whiskey all just rolled up into this area. So,
Ken made reference to the wolf pack. That's what our moderator group is, and like, we're a group of, they're just 4 of us, super tight buddies. We talk all the time, and it just like, Yeah, NWO Wolf. Yeah, that's old school there. I don't think people even remember that. But yeah, there's 4 of us in this little text chain, and they're moderators, and they help take care of the group and stuff. And truthfully, without those guys, like we got Dave, Ken, and Casey, it would be next to impossible for me to keep up with social. Those guys are next level at making sure that everything runs smoothly. I mean, I don't know if all of them keep up with everything as tightly as Ken does, but Ken is on it. Like, he doesn't let anything slip by when he's monitoring the group. If there's somebody that looks suspicious, I'll get a message, be like, "Hey, did you see this?" Screenshot, boom. We protect the group like y'all are like family.
Terry fucking. My mullet doesn't need holding, brother. I've puked many a times, and you need a really long mullet to require holding, and this is not it. It's because my curly hair, which is bonus, it just holds itself up. I can
little fucking Jerry curls. You see that Jerry curls? It's cute.
It's super cute. Yeah.
Man.
I might have to call an end to this because I have to go tomorrow.
All right. Well, you go to work. I'm gonna close it down too. I've got some stuff I got to handle. I think the wife and I are gonna do a little movie night, so that'll be kind of cool.
Movie night? It's fucking. Who does a movie night at 10:40?
It's 9:40. I told you we have time zone friends.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for everybody for watching. This is fucking fantastic. This is a great live. Anytime you want to do it, Charles, just yeah, brother.
Absolutely. Well, guys, gals, anybody in between, thanks for hanging out with us. We will see you guys on the next one. Later.
See ya.